highlights from round number 2 of the high school football playoffs on KCTN FM 100. They snap it back to Rochford. He's going to bring it left side. Has first down. Rochford's in the open now. 40-yard line, and Rochford's going to race down the numbers. 20, 10, gone. Touchdown, got it. And the Vikings answered. This time on what ends up being a 62-yard run by Price Rochford. We're knotted up at 6. First down, 10 yards to go. Rochford brings around left side. Wide side of the field. Now has to cut back to the middle. Rochford's to the 20-yard line, and watch this. He's in the open on the cutback. 40, 30, 20, 10. Gone! Rochford, a 62-yard touchdown. Now a 65-yard touchdown. And the Vikings pull back within 22-20. Fourth down, 3 yards to go. Rochford signals out to his receiver to the left to throw the football. Looking one-on-one, looking for the sideline. Wide open. There is number
Stagger.
21 in Stagger. Catches it inside the 10. 5. Touchdown. Got it. Fly pattern down the far sideline. Rochford hit him in stride, and Stagger connects there on the fourth down play. And the Vikings end up going 48 yards, and they take their first lead at 28-22. First down, 10 yards to go. Stagger in the backfield. Rochford fakes the draw up the middle. He's looking to throw the football. He's looking for Lang, and that ball is caught on the run at the 15-yard line. Goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. Rochford with his second touchdown pass laid out beautifully to Christopher Lang. And with 8:05 left in the third, the Vikings lead by 2 scores now, 42-28. Rochford alone in the backfield, and they're going to run it right side. Rochford is a quarterback keeper. Right side, he's inside, once again, Bishop Garrigan territory, and he's going to score again. He's in the open. 30, 20, 10. Gone! Touchdown! Got it! Rochford yet another impressive touchdown run. This one goes a total of 46 yards, and it's now 58-36 for Edco. What another night offensively. After scoring 92 in the opening round, they hang 70 in this ball game tonight, and it is Edco into the quarterfinals of the 8-man playoffs. They outscored Janesville tonight by a final score of 70-48. Welcome to the quarterfinals. It's an 8-man quarterfinal tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Edco takes on Bishop Garrigan. The Vikings quietly built an impressive resume, 10 straight wins and 2 impressive postseason wins. They look to make their first 8-man semifinal. For the Golden Bears, also 10-0. This team was the state runner-up a season ago. They have their sights on a return trip. The winner heads to the Dome for the semifinals on Thursday. Edgewood, Colesburg, and Bishop Garrigan. Tonight's countdown to kickoff coming up next on KCTN.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, The Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. We begin the countdown to kick off our future game. We're joined by Edco football coach James Rochford. Coach, your team improving to 10-0. An impressive victory there, winning by a final score of 70-48 in that ball game there on Friday night. Tell me about that win.
It was a battle. As we suspected, their offensive line was very good. Their skill position's probably not as skilled as ours, but they drove the ball right down the field first possession and scored on us. Took about 8 minutes out of the first quarter. So, at that point we're thinking, okay, this is going to be a tough battle for us, and it really was. We came back and we scored on a third play coming back. Price going about 60 yards for a touchdown, and that's when we, kind of had a pretty good idea that as long as that, guy stays healthy and we can get to the edge, we'll be all right. And our defense came through with some turnovers and got us in a position during the game that we were up. And they're more of a methodical, pound the ball at you, ball club. And when we got up, especially second half, we really put the pressure on them to throw the ball and try to swing it around a little bit and score quickly. So we were able to take advantage of that with our defense and get some turnovers.
All right, absolutely there. Let's talk about the offensive side there against Janesville. I know Price Rochford had a big game for you. Who else really contributed?
Chris and Batten were Christopher Lang and Carter Batten were really good for us on the receiving end when we had to throw. So was Jack Steger. Carson Ingalls did a great job blocking. They kind of shut down our trap. That was a tough one for us. But O-line is where the credit goes, for a lot of this, because they were able to open up holes against a really good offensive line.
All right, defensively, on that side of the ball, a different team than what you saw in the first playoff game. Who stood out for you defensively?
Well, I mean, again, it's a big team effort. I forget who had the picks. I was thinking Batten had one, but the linebackers played very well and went downhill, and of course their backs weren't extremely fast, so we were able to get them, corralled most of the time on a short gain. Again, up front, the good offensive line, they drove the ball on us. We make some adjustments. The kids, quit standing tall and start driving off the ball, and we were able to get some stops.
All right, Bishop Garrigan, what do you know about the Golden Bears?
They're very balanced. Good offensive line, good quarterback that's fast, likes to run, but he can throw it very well also. Good skill position kids, fast kids that, they just don't have a kind of a weak link, if you will, that, at any position. They have 50-some kids out, so lots of kids to choose from, but they'll be a really good ball club.
Keys in a ball game for Edco, what do you have to do?
Mistake-free. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot. We'll have to create some turnovers, own the line of scrimmage, and, limit the penalties to, under 5 the whole game. Just try to not put ourselves behind the sticks.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Edco football coach James Rochford on his Viking program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call or radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, the Edgewood Locker, Edgewood Farm and Home Supply, Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and by KAR Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. We continue the countdown to kick off our featured game. We're joined by Bishop Garrigan head coach Marty Wadley. Coach, your team victorious, defeating Riceville in the last matchup by a final score of 47-12. Tell me about that game.
Well, I thought our kids played pretty well. We came out and made a couple of mistakes early. Nothing real major, but just that had some bad alignment problems on defense and gave up a couple first downs there that we didn't really want to give up early. But I thought our kids adjusted to the game, the tempo of the game. I thought our offensive line played really well again, and along with our defensive line and linebackers. So I thought we played real well. We got better throughout the game, and game tempo is a tough thing to emulate in practice. It just is, and the scout team, no matter how good they are, they're never as good usually as the opponent you're going against. But our scout team does a very good job for us.
All right, let's talk about your team offensively. Who's been contributing for the Golden Bears?
We've had a lot of kids. I think Trayton Sink's our leading rusher and Tate Furch our quarterback, and we use sometimes two other backs also. Obviously, we use the Marshall kid some, and we also use the Lion kid some in there. So we use that, and then we use about 3 or 4 receivers along with our tight end and sometimes 2 tight ends. So we've got a lot of kids at different spots that are contributing pretty equally. We don't really have one kid. We're not like like we're not like Edco. We don't have a 2,000-yard rusher and the 1,300-yard passer. We just don't, but we're pretty balanced with what we have with our kids.
All right, let's talk about on the defensive side, some of the kids contributing for you.
Well, we've got some kids back from last year. Ethan Marceau was a first-team All-Stater for us last year and had a really good year as a sophomore and has played really well for us this year, along with our defensive ends, Carter Schwab and Keaton Helseth. They've done a good job. And then the Rosemeyer kids played at nose, and he's played there with about 3 other kids, and then a Lichter kid at linebacker, and Miller, the other linebacker, and then Joyce and Sink at our corners. And, it's been a pretty even distribution of things. Obviously, Ethan is he sticks out on film when people see him and that. But, I think we played pretty equally defensively. Our kids understand that whatever scheme we're trying to run or what we're running, it's a team effort, and everybody's got to do their job and do their job very, very well so that everybody else's job can get taken care of also.
All right, Edco, what do you know about the Vikings?
I know they have a Rockford kid who is 90% of their offense, and he's good. He's fast, throws the ball very well, and runs very well. Hits the hole, and he can be gone instantly. So that's obviously a big worry for us, and if we're going to be able to contain him and keep him inside, they score a ton of points, an awful lot of points, an awful lot of fast points. So that's obviously going to be something that we have to try and minimize the best that we can and slow it down a little bit, hopefully, and hopefully be able to come back and answer with scores of our own.
Some of the keys in the ball game, some other keys there for Bishop Garrigan. What do you have to do?
We have to play well up front on both sides of the ball. We have to play well offensively and defensively, and we have to, do what we do best. And we're not going to change things a lot, as I'm sure Coach Rockford isn't going to change a lot at what he does either. You kind of dance with who brought you at this point, and hopefully we can continue to play well up front on both sides of the ball and play good defense and slow them down a little bit and maybe force them into some punt situations, which if we could do that would be great, and try and avoid as big a plays as we can and give up. So those are big factors, and we just need to execute well with what we're going to do offensively and defensively. And effort's going to be there. Their kids will play hard, our kids will play hard, but execution in games like this and limit the turnovers, and that's what you have to do to win this level of a playoff game.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Bishop Garrigan football coach Marty Wadley talking things over on his Golden Bears team. The countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Alcator Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Alcator Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. And by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hamann. We welcome you to Algona Bishop Garrigan High School. It's an 8-man quarterfinal tonight in a matchup of undefeated teams, Bishop Garrigan and Edgewood Colesburg, with the winner heading to the Unidome next Wednesday.
Yeah, big ball game tonight, 8-man football. Expect a lot of scoring here, but what a great night for football. It's November weather, but it's nice out. Everybody's bundled up. The fans are filing in. There's 2 charter buses full of Edco fans that just rolled in, so I think everybody's excited for tonight's matchup.
Yeah, they need to hurry up and get in here for this ball game tonight.
Absolutely.
We mentioned both teams are 10-0. Let's start talking about the visiting team, and that, of course, is Edgewood Colesburg tonight. For the Vikings, victorious against Janesville by a final score of 70-48 in the round of 16. Let's talk about them offensively, and offensively it starts with Price Rochford, who has thrown this year for over 2,500 yards and also rushed for 740, or correction, a total of 740-plus yards.
Yeah, he's thrown 740 yards. He's got 13 touchdowns throwing the ball, which, an 8-man, a lot of times it's rush first, but rushing the ball, 205 carries, over 2,500 yards.
Yeah, we flipped them around there.
45
rushing 2,500, passing 740.
And everything starts and ends, or starts with Price Rochford, but there are some other weapons that have been having really good years. Carson Ingalls a little dinged up tonight with that wrist.
Yes, and it's actually the left list that he's got a club on tonight, and how that affect him.
And I don't know how much he'll be involved in the offense. I think he'll still block for him, but I think more importantly, he's still going to play defense for them. He's got that wrist all bundled up, so he's going to play defense. So expect Jack Steger, the freshman, who's got 5 touchdowns this year. He's got over 200 yards himself, so he'll get some more carries. But then you get into the receiving core. You've got Christopher Lang, Jack Steger, Carson Ingalls, Carter Batten, all with receptions this year, doing a nice job of giving that balance for the Vikings.
And that's been the difference of this team, is the ability to run or throw. And last week, 8 of 8 passing in the ball game, and had one receiver with over 100 yards and another receiver near 100 yards.
Yeah, if anyone comes into the game thinking we have to stop Rochford on the run, well, he might throw it over your head and get some touchdowns that way. So he's definitely a dual threat there.
Let's talk about this team defensively, and the big thing they have done is force turnovers this year. Carter Batten has 5 interceptions. Christopher Lang, Jack Steger, and Price Rochford each have numerous interceptions there, 3 or 4 each. They've been able to turn over the opponent defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Causing fumbles, getting those recoveries, getting to the quarterback, getting sacks, those are important. But I think the other thing that helps that defense is the offense has punted 7 times all year. They've only punted, once in the postseason. So keeping the defense on the sideline, fresh, and the offense just chugging away and eating up clock has been helpful for that defense.
Yeah, it's 8-man football. You don't expect a punt. You go for it on your own 30-yard line if you need to. So that, once again, is Edgewood Colesburg. Meanwhile, for Bishop Garrigan, this is a team that was the state champion a season ago in 8-man, and they returned plenty of firepower. Tate Furch is their junior starting quarterback. He has thrown for 957 yards and also has rushed for 278 yards. But this is a balanced attack.
Yeah, he's got 16 touchdowns throwing the ball. He's got a number of receivers. They're all very similar. Owen Murphy's got 6 touchdowns, 300 yards. Michael Joyce, 240 yards, 6 touchdowns. Rosenmeyer, he's got 3 touchdowns, 143 yards. So he's got a lot of people that he can throw to. But then you take a look at their rushing, and they've got Trayton Sink starting the way, almost 1,000 yards and 27 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah, so he's kind of led the way for them rushing this season, and then they have a number of other kids that have stepped up rushing the football. Andrew Lichter has seen some carries. He's got a couple of touchdowns. Ethan Marceau has rushed for 13 touchdowns for them, so it has been more of a balanced attack than what you have for Edgewood Colesburg. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll set you up with the starting lineups and be back with the opening action. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
We're going to continue our post-game show here because actually they are not doing the national anthem yet. Both teams are lined up for it, but they're not doing that yet. So it gives us a little more time to talk here about these teams. We talk about Bishop Garrigan now defensively, and Michael Joyce has 5 interceptions to lead them. Isaac DeLang has 3 interceptions. This is a team that, just like Edco, has turned over the opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the one stat that really stuck out to me when I was looking at this, they've got a young man who's got 13 sacks Haliseth has 13 sacks. Keaton, Haliseth, number 50. They've got 29.5 sacks as a team, so they're going to be in the backfield, and they're going to put some pressure on this Viking offense.
What both these teams have done is won impressively. Now, Edco has basically outscored their opponents, but a good example, Riceville has played some pretty good defense. Maybe not the offensive firepower of Edco, but they're built more on defense. They advanced by beating Riceville by a final score of 47-12. Just let you know, they've had a number of opponents that have only scored in single digits against them this year.
Yeah, and you talk about Edco not punting. I looked at the stats for Bishop Garrigan. They've only had 7 punts all year as well. So neither one of these teams like to punt the ball. And, I think extra points always come into play. Bishop Garrigan is 24 of 28 on extra points.
Yeah, they go for one far more than they go for two. They are, by the way, 50% on 2-point conversions this year, but most times they kick the PAT. Edco is also 50% on 2-point conversions this year. So both teams wearing black and yellow. For Bishop Garrigan, black tops, black bottoms, the yellow numbers. For Edco, the away black bottoms and the white tops with the, once again, brown numbers and the trim. Bishop Garrigan has their logo on each side of their helmet. Same with Edgewood Colesburg as well. The Viking logo on each side. Bishop Garrigan has the BG logo on the side of their helmets. Keys in this ball game. Can Bishop Garrigan slow down Edco offensively here?
Yeah, I think can they slow them down? And I think we saw last week that Edco could score a lot of points, but they have to have some defensive stops as well. So I think there's a lot of pressure on both teams' defenses.
Bishop Garrigan defensively, how do you slow down Price Rochford in that attack for Edco?
Yeah, and that's a tall order. They've got the horses to do it. They've got some good linebackers who are going to hit hard and hit often, but, can Rochford get started? Can he get upfield and put some pressure on their defense?
And again, if you're Edco and you have to throw the football, again, what has worked so well for them, and we say this all the time, but throw the football when you want to, not when you have to.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lang and Batten, Steger, and Ingalls with 2 good hands have been really effective in that capability of just giving them a different look.
All right, back-to-back nights for us. We've got this Bishop Garrigan Edco matchup tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll head down the road to Spirit Lake, and it will be North Fayette Valley in Spirit Lake. We thank you for joining us tonight on KCTN FM 100, KCTN.com, live video available on KCTN.com, as well as the KCTN YouTube channel. So once again, we're ready to go here in a few minutes with the opening play. Let's take a break. Let's pass along our officials real quick before we take a break. Dwayne Duncan, Brad Battani, Jason Mertz, Kyle Duncan, and David Swanson is our officiating crew tonight. Now let's take a break. And the post-game show concludes in the starting action coming up next.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, the Cheapo Depot Liquidation Center in Petersburg, Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood, Canine Country, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and by Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Now we're just a couple minutes away from the opening kickoff. Let's set the starters. First off for Edco, Price Rochford, quarterback and linebacker, 5'10", a senior, 197. Will Wiskus is the center and also plays on the defensive line, 6'4", 278 pounds, a senior. Another senior is Connor Davis, who plays guard and defensive line. He's 6'1", 254 pounds. Starting at a guard spot on offense, Lucas Barnhart, a 5'11", 210 senior, starts at the guard spot. Ethan Gall plays tight end and defensive line. The senior is 5'9", 100 170 pounds. The junior starters are Carson Ingalls, starting at running back and linebacker, 5'6", 146 pounds. The wide receivers are Carter Batten and Christopher Lang. Both are juniors. Batten, 6'1", 153. Lang, 5'10", and 165. And the starting linebacker on defense is Jack Stager. He is a freshman, 5'8", 156 pounds. We expect him to see more action in the backfield in this ball game tonight. For Bishop Garrigan, their starters, the quarterback is Tate Furch. He's a junior, 5'8", 150 pounds. Michael Joyce plays a wide receiver along with cornerback. He's a sophomore, 6', 170 pounds. Ethan Marshall plays fullback and linebacker. He's a 6'1", 225-pound sophomore. Also starting for them on defense is Andrew Lichter, a junior, 5'9", 155 pounds. Trayton Sink, their leading tackler, plays tailback and cornerback. He's a 6-foot junior, 180 pounds. Madden Miller starts at a linebacker spot, a sophomore, 6 foot and 185. Keaton Helliseth is the defensive end, a 5'10", sophomore, 185 pounds. Carter Schwab plays the other defensive end spot. He is a junior, 6'2" and 225 pounds. Helliseth also plays guard on offense, as does Carter Schwab. And the other starter for them is at center, Caden Graves, who is a junior, 5'10", 215 pounds. We have the starters. Edco to receive this ball game tonight, and launching it away will be Daniel Mice for Bishop Garrigan. And we are ready to go here. The winner of this ball game again plays either at Wednesday morning, 10 a.m., or at 1 o'clock at the Unidome in Cedar Falls. So a great crowd on hand for Edco tonight with a couple of buses they brought. Mice squibs it up in the front line of the defense, gets it by there. It's picked up by Ingalls, who goes out to near the 30-yard line, then promptly falls down. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go. And again, Ingalls has that big cast on the left arm, that wrist injury he's been dealing with. Caught the ball there to the right side and just falls ahead for a 4-yard gain, and that's where the Vikings take over on their initial appearance.
And I think what Ingalls is worried about is he can't tuck that ball away real well with that cast on there, so he just wanted to get to the ground and to maintain possession.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Vikings operate from the right hash mark. Rochford alone in the backfield. And on first and 10, they run it right side. Rochford across the 30, gets out to the 32-yard line, picks up positive yards on first down. Ethan Marceau, one of the Golden Bears there on the play. It is a 4-yard pickup. It'll be second down, 6 yards to go. And again, we thank you for joining us on the KCTN YouTube channel tonight. If you look at the sticks on the far sideline, they have a digital down marker there.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen that this year, is a digital stick over there.
So pretty impressive. And for Bishop Garrigan, trying to get back to the Dome for the second straight year for Edco, trying to get to the Dome for the first time in the 8-man game and the first time since 2018, which, by the way, they beat Bishop Garrigan to get to the Dome. Second down, 6 yards to go. Rochford brings it right side. He had Ingalls joining him in the backfield. Rochford shakes off a tackle, brings it near side and forced out of bounds. Very close to first down yardage at the 40-yard line. They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, they're going to say that's a first down there. So a nice 7-yard gain there. Enough for the first down, and gets it right at midfield at the 40.
Now, one thing you may notice tonight is these are still great runs for Edco. We're used to Rochford, again, averaging over 10 yards a carry this year. Yeah. But that's not going to be the case in this ball game tonight. You're going to have to take a little more time in scoring.
Well, as you continue in the postseason, the teams continue to get better. You're talking about the number 2 team in the state, defending state champion.
Yeah, and the number 10 team in Edgewood-Colesburg. First down, 10 yards to go, and Ingalls goes in motion out of the backfield, brings it right side. Rochford brings it right side. He's across midfield. That's the 40-yard line in the 8-man game. Gets to the 36-yard line, then pushed out of bounds there on the near side, but positive yards. Rochford hit initially a yard upfield, but again, tough to bring down when his momentum gets going. It's a 4-yard pickup, maybe closer to 5.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him about 5 yards on that game, or about 4 or 5 yards on that game, but those are tough yards so far. But a lot of north-south running, and I think they need to do a lot of that tonight.
Down to the 36-yard line, Vikings inside Bishop Garrigan territory on the opening drive of this ball game tonight. The only action tonight in the state is the 4 quarterfinals going on in the 8-man game. You have actually Steger to the left of Rochford, gets the handoff, and Rochford brings it up the middle, steps inside the 35-yard line, brought down near the 32-yard line. Again, a positive gain on the play, tackled by number 50 and Keaton Helliseth, and it'll bring up 3rd and short for the Vikings.
Yeah, 3rd and manageable, and I think that's what the Vikings want to stay. Ahead of the sticks, be able to do what you want to do on 2nd, 3rd downs, always staying ahead of things.
As we always say, throw when you want to, not when you have to. But in the 8-man game, 3rd down and short, and especially the area you're at, this is 4-down territory for Edgewood-Colesburg. So 3rd down, short yardage situation. And in the backfield is Steiger to the left of Rochford, who continues to work out of shotgun. And this time they run it. Steiger on the inside has first down and breaks into the open. He's down the near side. 20, 10, gone. Touchdown. Got it. The freshman with a 32-yard run. And the Vikings take the opening drive, march right down the field. They lead 6-0.
Well, that was a nice gain by the freshman. You know, he's really come on strong as the season's continued. Little hesitant to start the year, but, man, as we've gotten into the postseason, he's gotten stronger, a little more confident, had a nice cut up there, and then just turned on the Jets.
And again, you focus so much on Rochford. That time they run it counter to the right, and here is your conversion for Edco. So the Vikings have been a good team on conversions this year. In the backfield, Rochford staggers to his right. They line up with receivers spread right and left. That's Lang to the near side. Here's the conversion back to Rochford. Tries to bounce it to the outside, now trying to find a hole. He will not get to the corner, and he's stopped at the 4-yard line. They lose yardage on the conversion. But Edco strikes first. 10-20 left in the opening act. They lead 6-0. Timeout on the field.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
So the Vikings take the opening drive. It is Jack Steiger with a 32-yard touchdown run, but the conversion run fails. But the Vikings strike first, leading 6-0. To launch it away will be Jorge Blanco, the exchange student from Spain. At the 30-yard line, kicks it deep. That ball will head into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Back to receive there was Michael Joyce, and Bishop Garrigan will take over. First down, 10 yards to go at their own 15-yard line. Again, as we always explain when we do 8-man games, when the ball goes in the end zone, obviously the touchback brings it out to the 15 instead of the 20 on the 11-player game. And, of course, we have an 80-yard field, which means the 40-yard line is actually midfield. So first down, 10 yards to go for Bishop Garrigan after Edco taking the opening drive, moving right down the field, and did it running the football.
Yeah, they did. They established that run game, which is what they always try to do, and now let's see what the defense can do against this talented Bishop Garrigan team.
So first down, 10 yards to go. They operate out of the I formation, and they run the football left side with this first carry of the night is the leading running back there in Trayton Sink, who brings it out to the 20-yard line. Sink picks up 4 yards running off tackle. So Bishop Garrigan again, balanced in offense. They come out in the power I formation and actually pick up 5 yards onto the 20-yard line on first down.
Yeah, that was a big opening over there on the left side of the line as he came through, able to get into those linebackers and fall forward.
Sink, by the way, is 6 yards away from 1,000 yards for this season. Back to the I formation, a receiver split right here. Sink, second carry, 35-yard line. There's your 1,000 yards, and he's down the near sideline as he breaks a tackle at the 30, across midfield, and pushed out of bounds short of midfield at the 38-yard line. That'll move the chains, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, that was a nice gain up the sideline for Trayton Sink, and once he got past those linebackers, Edco didn't do a very good job of setting the edge on that, so he was able to get into that second.
They operate from the left hash mark, receiver to the right. Again, I formation, first down, 10 yards to go. They fake the handoff, and looking to throw the football is Fretch. Throws it right side. He's got a receiver on the far side, but in and out of the hands of Rosenmeyer near the Edco sidelines, outside the numbers. He was covered there by Ingles, had one-on-one coverage, ran that sideline pattern, but incomplete for second down.
God, I was looking over in the crowd, Dan, and those bleachers are packed. The sideline fences are full of fans. Both sides are full tonight. Everybody's excited about this game.
And lots of black and yellow everywhere on both sides. So it's second down, 10 yards to go. Bishop Garrigan, a team that has 14 seniors, which is a luxury to have. Edco certainly has a good group of seniors. They have 7. So second down, 10 yards to go from just short of midfield. Back to shotgun formation and a draw play by Furch, who brings it short of the 38-yard line. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and plugging the hole was Ethan Gall up front. Makes the tackle one-on-one on the quarterback draw, and it's now 3rd and 10 for Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, this is what Edco wants to do, is make them, uncomfortable in third down, 3rd and 10, 3rd and long, something that kind of limits you when it comes to that playbook.
Furch, we mentioned, is a dual threat rusher for a quarterback there for Bishop Garrigan. We mentioned he is throwing for 957 yards, but has rushed for 278 yards as well. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right side here on 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Snap back to Furch. It's a quarterback draw up the middle. He gets inside Edco territory, but spun ahead again by Gall. And he's down to the 37-yard line. Needed 10, picked up 5. 4th down for Bishop Garrigan. Ethan Gall with a couple of nice stops defensively.
Yeah, kind of caught him as he was going by there, but able to wrangle him down and limit that to 5 yards. And if you're Bishop Garrigan midfield here, you're going for it.
This is what you're thinking in the 8-man game. You mean 10 yards, let's get half the distance. We're going to go for it. You got 2 plays to get first down. It is 4th down, 5 yards to go. And as we say that, they are going to punt the football away. Michael Joyce steps back to his own 32-yard line. Edco stays in their base defense. And Joyce running to the right, looking through, but it's covered well by Edco. He's going to lunge it away. Ball hits at the 5-yard line, goes into the end zone. It is a touchback as Mice try to reach up for it outside of the goal line. The ball will come out to the 15-yard line. For the Vikings, a win defensively on the opening drive.
Well, and that's something that we haven't seen a lot of in the postseason. They've come out a little flat defensively and given up points early. I think this is a positive sign for the Vikings to get that early stop.
So Bishop Garrigan, after the initial first down, they end up punting the football away on 4th down and 5 yards to go. Early in the ball game, you understand that, I guess.
Play field position, they had guys down there that were trying to get that down before it went in.
First down, 10 yards to go. Rochford again in shotgun. They're going to run the same play they ran for a touchdown with Stagger. Stagger gets out to the 20-yard line, hog-tied there by Sink, short of the 20-yard line. 4-yard pickup on first down. Better defense by Bishop Garrigan that time.
Yeah, able to limit that time. Didn't get through that linebacking line, but a good hard run there by Rochford, the freshman, having a good night so far.
And again, you're going to lean on him a little bit more due to the injury to Carson Ingalls. Again, Ingalls playing defensively, and he'll be out there from time to time offensively just because of his blocking ability. But with that left wrist and a cast, makes it tough running the football. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Rochford, it's a quarterback draw up the middle, and he'll lean ahead, get first down yardage across the 25-yard line, dragging a couple of Golden Bears with him. Joyce in on the play, but it's first down yardage, a 6-yard, close to 7-yard pickup there by Rochford.
Yeah, I think we're going to give him 7 on that. That was a big gain for him.
So out to the 27-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Edgewood Colesburg. This is a good sign when you're getting 4+ yards on each carry.
Well, yeah, you're staying ahead of the down marker there. You're putting some pressure on the Bishop Garrigan defense, and you're starting to bring them up closer to the line of scrimmage. That'll open up your passing game.
2 receivers to the left. Stagger is to the right of Rochford on first down, 10 yards to go. Same play up the middle with Rochford. Rochford to the 30-yard line. That time couldn't get the legs quite through there, but he still picks up positive yardage, closer to a 3-yard gain. Making the stop up front is number 46 there. And once again, that is for Bishop Garrigan. Madden Miller making the play. Give him 4 on that.
And every time we talk about this before, Rochford goes over towards the sideline, gets the play call from Coach Rochford, and brings it back in here. So he does a lot of work out there.
Yeah, that's after getting a carry. And remember, you only got so much time on the play clock. So obviously, he's in pretty good shape. 2 receivers to the left, same formation. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Swing pass left side. Lang catches it outside the numbers across the 30, 35-yard line. Just a quick swing pass to the left side. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. It'll put Edco in a 3rd and short situation. Lang, of course, has been outstanding receiving-wise this year with 17 receptions for 376 yards. He's averaging over 20 yards a catch.
Yeah, big gains when he catches the ball, and he's been able to break a couple of big ones, but defensively he does a nice job for them as well. Defending against the pass.
3rd down and short from their own 35-yard line. They operate from the left hash mark, this time without a receiver. And again, staggered to the right of Rochford. 3rd and short. Rochford right up the gut. Lowers the shoulder, trying to muscle ahead. He's got first down. Kept the feet and the shoulders low to the ground. Good enough for first down yardage, short of the 40-yard line. And on the bottom of that pile, by the way, is number 76 in Connor Davis, who helped pave the way.
Yeah, Connor Davis and looks like Barnhart down at the bottom of that as well, just getting that good push off the line.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings. We're already down to 5:45 in our first quarter. After the last couple of Edco games, we've seen so many points. The Bulbs have had a hard time. The scoreboard's had a hard time keeping up.
Yeah, it has been.
92-70 in their 2 playoff wins. First down, 10 yards to go. Rochford maybe to the midfield marker at the 40-yard line. He's able to get inside the 40-yard line. Worked hard for, again, 3 yards. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Among the Golden Bears making the stop there was Andrew Lichter. We'll give him a pickup of 3, which, believe it or not, is the shortest play on the ground tonight for Edco.
Yeah, only a 3-yard gain. We talk about only a 3-yard gain. But, man, Bishop Garrigan tightened up a little bit there with their linebackers and playing a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Receiver split right and left. Lang to the right side and Batten to the north side. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Rochford rolls out to throw the football, looking for the tight end goal. Bobbles it, hauls it in, hangs on to it on the far sideline, outside the numbers at the 30-yard line. That'll move the chains down to the 29-yard line. He jungled it, but Gall hauls it in for first down yardage.
And Gall doesn't have a lot of receptions on the season, but, man, that was a big one there to pick up a first down.
According to our stats, that is his first reception of the season.
Yeah, I know they've thrown to him, but I didn't know if he had caught any. And he says, I'm just there to block. Well, did a nice job of catching the ball that time.
So first down, 10 yards to go to the 29-yard line. He just ran a little out to the sideline. Vikings on their second drive, leading 6-0. Rochford alone in the backfield. He's going to bring it up the middle again, hit at the line of scrimmage, but somehow able to slide his way down short of the 25-yard line. Just when it looks like there's nothing there, he still picks up positive yardage, and it's going to be 2nd down. Give him 4 on that pickup.
Yeah, he finds a way to keep those legs churning, going forward, falling forward. A good gain for him.
And that's big. Obviously, we talk about Rochford, the way he's built at 5'10", 200 pounds, the senior, but he's built like a tailback that's going to get 40 carries a night.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he has the ability to throw the ball as well. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Stagger in as the receiver to the left side in a trip formation. 2nd and 6, and they run it with Stagger on a counter play right side. Stagger to the 25-yard line. There's a flag down as Stagger hit hard at the 25-yard line on the near side. In pursuit was number 15 there, and Andrew Lichter did a great job of chasing that play down. Maybe a gain of a yard, but that is our first penalty of the night, and this is holding against the Vikings.
Yeah, you could see right away Bishop Garrigan was pointing to them. That was in the area backside of the play. After they ran that counter to the right, that hold happened on the counter side.
And Stagger, as we mentioned, lined up off the line on the left side, but went in reversed as they brought that play around right guard, I should say. So 2nd down, it'll go back to now 17 yards to go. Vikings, and they've been good in the postseason eliminating those penalties, but that's a big one there. And it's 2nd down, 17 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Rochford alone in the backfield. He's going to run it, trying to bounce to the outside. Turns the corner, 35-yard line. He'll get back some yardage to the original line of scrimmage as he's brought down inside the 30-yard line. When it's going to be 4th down, and actually 3rd down, 10 yards to go. And the Vikings, as we approach the 3-minute mark, thinking 2 plays for first down yardage here.
Yeah, absolutely. You're in Bishop Garrigan territory, so you've kind of got the Golden Bears packed up against their own end zone. You can pick up half of this, pick up the other half on 4th down. You can keep this drive going.
So 3rd down and long. First time in this ballgame, the Vikings have been in a 3rd and long situation. 3 receivers lined up to the right. Gall is at the tight end on the left side. And now Rochford pointing to the helmet there, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw the football, and it's a draw play. Now, instead pulls back, throws it right side. That pass is knocked away down to the 10-yard line, looking for Lang. Lang covered by Joyce at the numbers on the far side of the 10-yard line. Ball thrown a bit behind. Vikings try to pass it big for first down there, but instead 4th and 10 now.
Yeah, good defense there by the Golden Bears, but you saw Rochford changing that up at the line of scrimmage, saw something, and I think, if Lang can catch that up by his chest where he's still going forward, maybe he's able to reel that in.
Yeah, and at first it looked like maybe it was a draw, but Rochford stepped back from that, and they ran that draw trying to get the linebackers to pinch up, but good defense there by Bishop Garrigan. So 4th down, 10 yards to go. Staggers to the right of Rochford. They run the option right side. Rochford, a late pitch. Stagger brings it near side, down to the 20-yard line. Hurls over a defender. Has first down inside the 20-yard line. Hit hard by Joyce out of bounds, but not before there's first down yardage on that run, but there's a penalty against the Vikings. So that's going to negate an impressive run by Stagger, who hurdled his way towards the first down marker.
That was a great run by Stagger on the late pitch, able to get over that defender and took a whopping as he went out of bounds there, but it's all going to come back. It looks like we've got a hold. Is that what they're calling?
Block in the back is what they're calling.
Okay.
So, and it occurred up near the line of scrimmage, so it only goes back a yard from the first down marker. So instead of 4th and 10, which they converted, it's still 4th down, but it's now 4th and 11. So this happened to help free Stagger up the line of scrimmage. And obviously the Vikings are going to go for it again. Same formation. Stager is to the right of Rochford at the 30-yard line. Rochford to throw the football again. Right side looking for Stager. Overshot on the near sideline of the 20-yard line. Had him open on the wheel route, but just overshot him. Would have been a first down, and the Vikings turn it over on downs.
Yeah, they just kept shooting themselves in the foot on that series. You know, they had the first down on fourth, not able to, had to bring it back. Had him open there on fourth down. Not able to reel that in.
Bishop Garrigan wants a timeout. 2:31 left in the opening act. Edco leads 6-0. Let's take this break.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
So again, Edco turns it over on downs. Bishop Garrigan with their second series here in this football game. And on first down, they run it with the fullback, a dive up the middle as they get out near the 35-yard line. With the carry, number 11, Ethan Marceau, who has rushed for 464 yards, 5-yard pickup on first down. Bishop Garrigan taking a timeout there before the series even starts.
I think they wanted to regroup, figure out what they want to do offensively to attack this Edco defense, and wanted some better results than the last series.
So we approach the 2-minute mark. Getting back to that fourth down play by the Vikings, they had Stager open.
Yeah, he was open, just a little overshot there, but they can connect on that. They can get some big gains.
Second down, 5 yards to go. They again run it with the tailback. Sink has first down as he lowers his shoulder inside Edco territory, down inside the 35-yard line. Tackled by number 75 there in Lucas Barnhart, and Sink powers his way inside the 35-yard line for a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, just a power game there, staying inside the down lineman and just challenging the Edco linebackers to tackle him before he can get that first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. They stay in that I formation. And Fritsch with him under quarterback. Back to Sink again, left side. Hit at the line of scrimmage. He's able to fall left side as that was Rochford making the play defensively. Maybe a pickup of a couple of yards off left side. We'll give him close to 3. And it's second down, 7 yards to go.
Yeah, just Edco's going to have to figure out how to contain him, how to slow that down. I think they need a better push by those defensive linemen up front.
The last time that Edco played at Bishop Garrigan, they won 6-0. That was in the 11-man game in 2018.
11-man game. That was, a little different ball game than what we've got right now.
I don't think we'll see a 6-0 game tonight. Second down, 7 yards to go once again. They operate from the left hash mark. Furch, toss play right side to Sink, trying to get to the edge. He does, 30-yard line, then trapped down from behind. And that again is Rochford making the play near the far sideline, down to the 28-yard line, third down and short as we go inside now 45 seconds in our opening quarter.
Yeah, quick move in first quarter. We saw this a week ago for Edco, and then the scoring barrage began in the second quarter.
Yeah, both teams put up, 22 points, I think, in the second quarter. Third down, short situation for Bishop Garrigan. Again, they stay in that I formation, and they're going to run it with the fullback once again. That is Marceau, and Marceau breaks through. He's got first down, still on his feet. He's down inside the 15, down to the 10, and finally brought down from behind by a couple of Vikings. Ethan Gall among there, along with Jack Stager, but the big fullback, Marceau, runs for big yardage. First and goal here for now Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, 19-yard gain there by Marceau, and he had those legs moving as well.
So again, Bishop Garrigan now starting to create some room running between the ends. So first and goal, maybe our final play of the quarter. Back to Marceau, the fullback. He'll pick up a couple of yards to the 5-yard line, and that's how the quarter will come to an end. We've played one. Bishop Garrigan driving, but Edco leads 6-0. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, the Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. So Edco leads 6-0, but Bishop Garrigan driving here as we begin the second quarter. Both teams have 2 touches of the football. Edco scored on their initial drive, but then turned it over on downs inside Bishop Garrigan territory in the second series of the first quarter. Bishop Garrigan, though, back to the power running game. It looks like they've been challenged up front.
Yeah, Edco's being challenged by this power running game that Bishop Garrigan has come out with in the second series, and they've gone fullback, they've gone tailback, and both of them have been able to get big gains and a lot of yards.
And we were talking about that timeout taken by Coach Wadley for Bishop Garrigan. That's where the challenging of the guys up front took place. So first and goal as Bishop Garrigan has it it is second down and goal at the 6-yard line as we begin the second quarter, staying in that power formation. Second down and goal, Marshall the fullback hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces left side, then leveled as he tried to get to outside the 5-yard line. That was, I believe, Price Rochford again. He was stood up initially by Davis, bounced off him, and then Rochford there to finish it off. It's third and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Rochford came in to finish him off. He kind of got, Marshall kind of got stood up there and was still trying to get the legs going and just gets leveled by Rochford.
So third down and goal, a gain of a yard on that run by Marceau. Now they line up with Joyce now as a receiver to the right. They are back to shotgun formation on 3rd and 5. And they're going to run it out of that. Right side it is Marceau trying to get to the corner. 5-yard line, pushed over the goal line, touchdown, got it. So Bishop Garrigan with an impressive drive. Marceau carrying much of the load, scores from 5 yards out. We're now tied at 6.
Yeah, just good blocking there on the edge, and they kind of took the end out of the play there. That's what sprung Marceau and laid out for that pylon, able to knock that down, get the touchdown of 5 yards.
And again, Bishop Garrigan is a team that kicks a lot of extra points, 24 of 28. But it appears in this situation they are going to go for 2.
Yeah, interesting situation here. Bishop Garrigan used to play 11-man football. They haven't moved the goalpost in, so if they wanted to kick, they'd have to actually go beyond the end zone for that kick.
So again, they are 50% on 2-point conversions. They run it with Sink. Sink gets around left edge, goes in for the conversion, standing up in the corner. So with 11:20 left in the half, Bishop Garrigan retakes the lead at 8-6. You're listening to Viking Football from KCTN Sports.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service, featuring mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. They also offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Everyone at Edgewood Auto and Towing would like to wish all the area farmers a safe harvest season.
So with 11:20 to go in our opening half, we're now tied at 6. Marceau, 5-yard touchdown run for Bishop Garrigan. Sink the conversion run, and Bishop Garrigan leads here by 2. Back to receive for Edco deep. And that, I believe, is Stagger back at the 10-yard line. And it is again squibbed up the line. It'll go back to Stagger, who comes up, fields it, bobbles it, 18-yard line. Now tries to bring it left side to the 20-yard line, across the 25, middle of the field, to the 28-yard line. Nice save there by Stagger. First down, 10 yards to go. Mice has just squibbed the kick ahead. He has shared kickoff duties along with number 27 in Brady Galligan, but he is more the squib kicker that they have.
Yeah, we saw him warming up, and we kind of scratched our head, what's he doing? And some people up here told us he does a lot of the squib kicking, which is a little different look there.
So for the Vikings, their third series of the ball game, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll line up with receivers left and right. Rochford again out of shotgun. Stager is to his right. And on first down, 10 yards to go. Stager in motion out of the backfield. Rochford to bring it around right side. There's a flag. Rochford gets around edge at the 30-yard line, across the 32-yard line near the Edco sideline. And let's see what this penalty is. It was thrown early in the run.
Yeah, this is probably going to be a procedure penalty because that came out real early.
And the ball was spotted at the 32-yard line. Yep, an illegal shift there against the Vikings. So that is the third penalty against Edco. And I know that had been a problem earlier in the season, but it really had been eliminated here in the later part of the season.
Yeah, the playoffs and the last couple of games before the playoffs, they hadn't had a lot of issues with this. But all of a sudden, we see those penalties starting to show up in this game.
So that's behind the sticks now. At first down, 15 yards to go. Batten is a receiver near side, and Lang is a receiver to the right. Rochford again out of shotgun formation on 1st and 10. They run it with Stager up the middle. Stager tripped up. He'll fall short of the 24-yard line and only pick up about 4 yards. Kind of lost his footing there. Maybe not even 4 yards on that. Probably closer to 2. But Stager kind of tripped up trying to run through that hole off the left side. Short of the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14, only a gain of 1.
Yeah, they're only going to give him about 1 yard on that. Looked like it might have been closer to 2, but not able to get his footing and not able to cut upfield.
There was a defensive lineman down front that kind of helped trip him up. Lichter then with the tackle to finish him off. So 2nd down, 14 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right now for Edco on 2nd down and long. Back to Rochford, fakes the swing pass right side, looking over the middle of the field. It's throwing short. He was looking for Lang, far sideline actually. At the 35-yard line, there was one-on-one coverage. He was covered there by number 46 in Madden Miller. It is incomplete. 3rd down, 14 yards to go. Again, open initially.
Yeah, it was open there because they faked it to Batten, who kind of ran the in route and was pulling that defender away from it, and Lang kind of on the wheel behind him, but just a little underthrown, a little low, not able to go down and get that.
So 3rd down and 14 yards to go. This is what Edco faced on their previous drive when they got inside the 30-yard line, but turned it over on down. So 3rd down, 14 yards to go. Trips to the right. Rochford alone in the backfield. On 3rd and 14, Rochford to throw the football. Trying to buy some time. He's going to step up, now hit in the pocket. Cannot shake off the defender. Throws it away, and it's almost intercepted. As Rochford just tried to get the ball out of there, he was wrapped up initially by number 50 there in Keaton Helliseth, then threw it, trying to throw it away into the hands of Andrew Lichter, and it fortunately bounced off the chest of Lichter. It is incomplete. The Vikings survive a disaster, but they'll have to punt the football away.
Yeah, that could have been a disastrous throw there. And you know Rochford's just trying to save the yards, but throwing that thing into a dangerous area.
He was out of the pocket, able to throw it away. It did get back to the line of scrimmage, but now Edco will punt. Rochford, by the way, does the punting as well. Rochford this year averaging 36 yards a punt and stands back at his own 15-yard line. And Rochford gets the kick away without any problems. It's a beautiful kick, a high kick, calling for a fair catch, and fumbling the football is number 10, Murphy, but Murphy falls down on it before number 10, Lang, could get down there for Edco, and it's at the 17-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. That's a pretty decent punt there by Rochford. 49-yard punt, no return.
Yeah, that was a nice punt and almost a disaster there for Bishop Garrigan on the fair catch and not able to reel that in.
And Murphy calling that fair catch late, but makes the play. Special teams, you have to keep an eye on that because Murphy has returned a kickoff for a touchdown and also has a punt return for a touchdown for Bishop Garrigan. So they've been outstanding in special teams. By the way, Edco has as well. Stager, Lang, Benton, and Ingalls have all scored touchdowns returning kicks. Stager has 5 punt returns for touchdowns. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Left side, here's Marceau. Big hole off left side, and the burly fullback brings it to the numbers at the 30-yard line. And Bishop Garrigan has leaned on this sophomore fullback here the last number of plays.
Yeah, you can kind of see they're finding some success there with his strength, his ability to run north-south, to get into that linebacking crew, get through that, and he's a load to bring down.
6'1", 225 pounds, and just a sophomore.
Yeah, they've got a couple sophomores on this team who are really tough.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Now back to the spread formation and running the football. There is Furch, and Furch has a big hole up the middle inside the 40-yard line, and now trying to track him down is Batten, who does inside the 15-yard line. But that time they ran the quarterback draw, and it once again was number 7 there, Tate Furch, the quarterback, his first big run of the ball game, and just like that, Bishop Garrigan inside Edco territory.
They're going hurry up here.
And only with Marceau alone in the backfield. So 1st down, 10 yards to go. Back to Marceau. Marceau goes to the 10-yard line. He'll push that pile ahead down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So Bishop Garrigan, after being forced to punt on the opening drive, quickly on offense, they have found their footing.
They have. They found some momentum here, and you can see them going a little hurry up that time after the big gainer, trying to catch Edco off guard.
Second down, they gave Marceau a 5-yard pickup. 9 minutes left in the half, and it is second down and 5 yards to go. Bishop Garrigan leads 8-6 and threatening to go up by 2 scores. The play clock is down to 13 as Furch quickly brings the play in from the sideline. They're just getting to the line of scrimmage, but they do have about 6 seconds to work with. I formation, they get the snap off without a problem. Sink left side, he's got a hole off the left side of the line. Still on his feet, 5-yard line, goes in, touchdown, got it. That is an 8-yard run by Furch. And back-to-back scores for Bishop Garrigan. They now lead 14-6.
Yeah, just went back to the tailback, and Trayton Sink there, able to bounce to the outside and not really challenged as he went across the goal line.
So Trayton Sink with the carry there. Did I say Furch with the carry?
You did. That's okay.
Yeah, Trayton Sink with the carry there with the touchdown to make it 14-6 on the handoff from Furch. And again, Bishop Garrigan will go for 2 to try to make it a 10-point lead at 16-6. So Bishop Garrigan, 2 impressive drives running the football. And they go back to now shotgun formation, actually pistol formation. And behind Furch is Sink. Furch looks to throw the football. He's got Marceau wide open left side near the corner of the end zone. Catches it for the conversion. 8:40 left in the half. It is Bishop Garrigan 16, Edco 6. Let's take this break.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, the Edgewood Locker, Edgewood Farm and Home Supply, Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and by KAR Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. For Bishop Garrigan, 63-yard drive. They do it in a handful of plays, and it is an 8-yard run for Sink, and it is Furch and Marceau converting there on the conversion pass. So it's a 10-point lead for Bishop Garrigan. Squibbing it up the field once again is Mice. The ball goes back. It's picked up by Stagger at the numbers on the far side at the 10-yard line. He brings her across the 20. He'll step out of bounds across the 25-yard line, and that's where the Vikings take over. First down, 10 yards to go. And now Edco here needs to answer offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to go down and get a score of their own. Try to get back to this ball game being down 10. They're down 2 scores right now.
Edco, the last time they have trailed in a ball game was last week, but as far as trailing by a touchdown or more, that was against Central City in what was week number 3.
And that was a back-and-forth ball game all night long.
A ball game that featured 10 lead changes, and Edco won that 52-50. First down, 10 yards to go. Again, it is Rochford out of shotgun formation. Stagger to his right. Split receivers left and right. Stagger in motion out of the backfield. Now reverses it right side. Rochford brings it right side. Lowers the shoulder. Couple of yards. He'll get out to across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. And it's second down. Give him 3. Second down, 7 yards to go. So Edco here, they were relying on the ground game for the most part. They've completed 1 pass so far, correct?
2 passes so far. So they've had some close ones, and they've had some well-designed plays.
Yeah, and they had a couple of receivers open that they've been able to convert. So what are they, 2 for 4 passing? Is that correct?
2 for 6. Right?
2 for, so a little bit worse than what we thought. Second down, 6 yards to go. Rochford brings it up the middle. Not much. He'll be stopped short of the 30-yard line off right side. Again, Bishop Garrigan now taking things away between the ends, and it's going to be third down and long 5 here. It's going to be 6 for Edco.
Yeah, they're Bishop Garrigan doing to Edco what Edco doesn't want. They don't want to be behind on downs. They don't want to be behind the sticks and have to throw when they have to instead of when they want to. Look for a pass play, I think, here on 3rd and 6.
And again, trying to avoid a 3 and out in this situation. So third down long, 6 yards to go. Receiver split left and right. And on third down, Steger goes in motion, left side, and Rochford is going to bring it. Left side, he's across the 30-yard line, lowers the head, and he'll be near first down yardage. He was tackled there by Marceau defensively, made a nice stop. But Rochford got a head of steam going. He's going to be stopped short of first down, but it's in the area that I think you look to go for it. It's less than a yard.
I think at this point in the ball game, being down 2 scores, Edco's going to try to pick this up. They're going to lean on the guys up front and say, let's go get a yard.
And most times, Rochford has been successful, again, 3-4 yards of carry in this ball game.
Absolutely.
So they're going to go for it, and they should. From their own 34-yard line, fourth down in less than a yard. Snap back to Rochford, pitches it there to Steger, gets to the corner, first down as he slides down across the 35-yard line. Tripped up by Marceau, needed a half a yard, picked up 4, and the Vikings move the chains.
That's a nice little wrinkle that Edco has in there because they all key on Rochford, and he's able to pitch that out to Steger, and Steger's just using his quickness to get up the sideline.
And Rochford's been great about the pitch, leading Steger perfectly into it.
Right where he needs to go and easily picking up that first down.
So first down, 10 yards to go as we approach the halfway point of our second quarter. 2 receivers to the left. Vikings trail by 10. And on this play, 1st and 10, Rochford awaits the snap from Wiskus, gets the handoff right side. Rochford across midfield, sneaks inside Bishop Garrigan territory to the 39-yard line. But again, there's 4 or 5 yards on first down yardage.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to complain about the gains they're able to get against this tough Bishop Garrigan defense. They just haven't broken the big one yet, and that's something that we've seen up to this point in the playoffs.
Well, the last 2 drives for Edco, they were plagued by penalties that put them back.
Penalties have hurt them as well, yeah.
But again, this drive has been smooth so far. At the 39-yard line, second down, 6 yards to go. Vikings line up here. Again, Gall and also Batten there on the end of the line off the left side. Back to Rochford. It's a counter play with Steger. Steger across the 40-yard line inside Bishop Garrigan territory. Tripped up at the 35. Had he not been tripped up, there was some green grass behind him, but he picks up 4 yards, give him 5, third down and relatively short for the Vikings.
Yeah, and you wonder as Jack Steger gets older, being only a freshman, if he can stay on his feet or learn to keep on his feet after that initial contact, that could be a much bigger play for him getting into the second.
And Lang's been outstanding this year as a freshman, 5'8", 160 pounds, but runs so much more bigger than that. Yes. Third down, short situation, back to Rochford, and Rochford brings it up the middle, has first down yardage. He breaks through inside the 25-yard line and brought down by Joyce in the secondary at the 24-yard line. 10-yard pickup. That'll move the chains again for Edco.
Yeah, about a 10, 11-yard gain there for Rochford, and he had a head of steam that time and initiated the contact there on the tackler.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings, now approaching the 5-minute mark in the half. We mentioned this is going to be a different game for Edco, not necessarily the big plays.
Yeah, they're not gonna get as many big plays, and I think the scoring is going to be after long drives, time-consuming drives, because they're going to have to grind this out if they're going to stay on the ground.
Receiver split left and right. First down, 10 yards to go to the 24-yard line. Steger in motion, brings it back left side in motion, and they hand it with Rochford on the direct snap. He's inside the 25-yard line, pushes Gall out of the way. He'll be down to the 21-yard line. Gall was lead blocking there. Fighting through was Lichter to make the play defensively, and that's a 3-yard pickup near side.
Yeah, great blocking. We've talked about Rochford carrying the ball, but we haven't talked about the guys up front leading the way. That time, Steger leading the way, and Gall trying to do that kick-out block for him so he can cut that upfield.
Second down, 7 yards to go. The ball exactly on the 20-yard line as Edco marching, trailing 16-6. Vikings scored on their opening drive. That was on a Steger 32-yard run, but they failed on the conversion, which, again, now it's a 2-score game. Second down, 7 yards to go. They operate from the left hash mark without a receiver, but looking to throw the football is Rochford. Has time, throws it short, caught by Lang. Lang near side, down to the 10-yard line, pushed out of bounds there. So Lang just ran a quick outside. He was lined up on the left side of the line, ran a quick out to the left, and they complete for first down yardage.
Yeah, nice change of pace there. Rochford does a nice job of stepping forward and selling it as a run, stepping back, and then Lang just coming across the middle. Nice catch, able to pick up the first down.
So first and goal at the 10-yard line here for the Vikings, trailing by a score of, once again, 16-6. And the Vikings here, their best drive since the opening drive of the ballgame. They had turned it over one previous drive and punted their last drive. First and goal to the 10-yard line. Snap back to Rochford. Stagger on a counterplay left side, 10-yard line, and that's it. Can't get through. Well fought off by number 46, Miller, off the right side. Stagger could not get around the corner, and it's no gain. Second and goal from the 10-yard line now.
Yeah, that just that didn't have any chance to develop there. They did a nice job sealing the edge, forcing Stagger behind the line of scrimmage and just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Linebackers there filling the gaps and taking him down.
This drive is nearly 6 minutes old for Edco. Second and goal to the 10-yard line.
Well, and you're at the 10. You got to get points out of this and cut into this deficit.
3 receivers bunched to the right side and back to Rochford, who's going to bring it around right side, 10-yard line, couple of yards near the 5 off that right side of the line, and give him a pickup there of about 3 to the 7-yard line. It's going to be third down and goal now for the Vikings.
Yeah, Rochford sitting at 76 yards here, but every one of those yards has been earned tonight, and this drive is indicative of what they've had to do in order to overcome this good Bishop Garrigan
Rochford
defense.
has 45 touchdowns on the season, and he's going to have to earn everything in this ball game tonight.
Absolutely.
So third down and goal to the 7-yard line. Vikings obviously in 4-down territory here. Stagger will line up as a wing back to the left side. Rochford alone in the backfield. Bunched formation to the left side. Rochford to throw the football. Flushed out of the pocket. Now looking to run. Throws it late. Looking into the corner of the end zone. Lang catches it. Right pylon. Touchdown. Got it. Laid out beautifully by Rochford. Lang hauls it in over the shoulder. And it's 16-12. Vikings claw back.
Yeah, that's going to go down as a 7-yard reception, but, Rochford kind of scrambling and had the ball out there like a loaf of bread, and all of a sudden he sees Lang kind of break away, led him perfectly to the corner, and Lang able to reel that in.
So the Vikings finish off an impressive drive with 2:08 to go in our first half, and here's the huge conversion. Bishop Garrigan is 2 for 2 on their conversions. Edco will try to make it a 2-point game. 3 receivers lined up to the far side. That's the left side of the field. And back to Rochford. He gets the snap. It's a direct snap. He brings it right up the middle. Goes in for the conversion. 2:08 to go. This is what we expected. Bishop Garrigan 16, Edco 14. Let's take this time out.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
So a drive that goes nearly 7 minutes, and it is Rochford scoring on a 7-yard pass to Lang, 7 yards. Rochford ran in the conversion, so Rochford hooking up with Lang on a 7-yard touchdown pass, and it's 16-14 with 2:08 to go in our first half, and Blanco to launch it away again for the Vikings. From the 30-yard line, it is a good high kick. This one's going into the end zone. It is a touchback. As a matter of fact, it hits the back of the end zone. So a good job by Jorge on the kickoff, and it's first down, 10 yards to go. Bishop Garrigan has 2 timeouts. 2:08 to work with, leading by 2.
Yeah, they've got a lot of time here, but they're kind of playing on house money because they are going to get the second half kickoff. So they would like nothing better than to score here and then get the second half kickoff and try to score again. Edco's defense has got to really bow their back and try to limit something on this drive.
Chance to double dip for the Golden Bears. 3 receivers lined up to the right. And again, Furch runs out of shotgun formation, gets the snap. He's going to bring it up the middle. He's got the near sideline down to the 20-yard line, steps out of bounds, chased out of bounds there by Rochford at the 21-yard line, but a 6-yard pickup on first down. So trying to spread Edco out and then running it with the quarterback. All of 4 seconds goes off on that play.
Yeah, he was able to quickly just run that straight towards the sideline, but he picked up about 7 yards on that, so a huge gain.
So second down, 3 yards to go. And again, the clock stops, so with 2:03 to go, this is what Bishop Garrigan will bring in 3 players off the sideline. And as I say that, Joyce actually checks back out. Otherwise, they would have had 9 on the field, so they are not afraid to substitute with the depth they have. Second down and 3 yards to go. Back to Furch. He runs it left side. Marceau near first down yardage as he's finally hogtied by Wiskus, who slows him down enough to only keep it for a gain of a yard. Wiskus kind of holding around from behind with the waist. Rest of the Viking defense flows. It'll be third down and still short for Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, still manageable here. They're going to give him forward progress and give him a couple of yards, but better job up front by Edco.
Yeah, especially because Marceau has been getting positive gains rushing the football for Bishop Garrigan.
6, 8 yards every time.
Third down, the quarterback sneak with Furch. He's got first down as he's across the 25-yard line. Push it out to the 27-yard line. Good push up front. Jack Stager on the bottom of that pile. Also there, Lucas Barnhart for the Vikings. First down, 10 yards to go. 90 seconds. Clock picks up again as the chains are moved.
Yeah, this is a nice start to the drive for Bishop Garrigan, almost midfield. But they're going to have to pick up some bigger gains here if they want to try to score.
Receiver to the right. Furch out of pistol. They run it. Nope, he's going to keep it. And he's got left side, and it's open. 40-yard line, down the far sideline. 30, 20, steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Chased out of bounds by Batten. Fake the handoff there on the read option, and the left side of the field wide open. His second big run. First and 10 inside the 20-yard line for the Golden Bears.
That's going to go down as a 35-yard run. So Furch, he's knocking on 100 yards already tonight for a quarterback who can run but doesn't run quite as much as Rochford does.
So first down, 10 yards to go. 1:11 left in our second quarter. They mark it at the 17-yard line. And the Vikings here will have to, again, try to make a stand defensively. Back to the I formation. Bishop Garrigan, no reason to rush now. You've got plenty of time. I formation. Furch hands the football off left side with Sink. Sink inside the 10-yard line, tackled by Wiskus. Nice job staying low, but he flips him ahead to the 6-yard line, and that's a solid 6-yard gain on first down. So they put it inside the 11-yard line, but a good gain there inside a minute left here in our first half.
Yeah, Sink, only his 7th carry tonight, but he's already at 50 yards himself as well.
And second down, 4 yards to go. Back to Sink off right side. He's inside the 5-yard line, tripped up there by, I believe, Batten, who actually makes a touchdown-saving trip as he falls ahead to the 3-yard line, and it's first and goal for Bishop Garrigan now.
Yeah, and this is quick. They started this drive with 2:08, I believe, on the clock, and we're down to about 30 seconds, and they're knocking right on the door.
And we're down inside 30 seconds, and they still have 2 timeouts, so no reason to rush here for Bishop Garrigan because you don't want to give Edco time to march down the field. So on first and goal, Marceau, the fullback, hit at the line of scrimmage, stacked up, tried to reach ahead. He does not get in. Defended well up front by Edco. Bishop Garrigan will use one of those timeouts. Barnhart on the bottom there, Wiskus up front. Gets to the 1-yard line up the middle, but it's second down and goal, and I'd say let's call it from the 2-yard line. Yeah, 16 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, it looks like they're only going to give him 1 yard there, so they want to talk this over. Bishop Garrigan wants to figure out what they're going to do here. They got 16 seconds. They've got it knocking on the door, second and goal from the 2.
And again, they still have a timeout to work with here, and they're at the 2-yard line, leading 16-14. And as we mentioned earlier, Bishop Garrigan gets the ball to start the second half. And after their initial drive, they've been really good on offense.
They have. They've made some adjustments on the fly here in the second quarter, and Edco's going to have to talk about how to slow down this power game of Marceau, Sink, and Furch, who's been running really, really well tonight as well.
Second down and goal at the 2-yard line. Makes it so tough with the balanced attack they have. You can't focus on one guy.
Yeah, you can't take away one thing, and I think right here they're going to unload on the run because I don't foresee Bishop Garrigan trying to throw here, but they do have that option.
Second down and goal at the 2-yard line here as Bishop Garrigan breaks from the huddle at this timeout. Want to remind you our halftime show coming up. We'll be back with the first half stats. Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz will be our halftime guest tonight. That's coming up after the end of the second quarter. Meanwhile, Bishop Garrigan has second down and goal at the 2-yard line. And they go back to the I formation. Marceau is the fullback. Sink is the tailback. They run it with Sink, right side. Hit at the line of scrimmage, trying to back his way in, and he gets in from 2 yards out. With 11 seconds left in the half, Bishop Garrigan, a quick drive down the field, back up by 8 at 22-14.
Yeah, that was just a power play there with Marceau leading the way and Sink just going right on his hip, and the second effort I think is what ends up getting him in.
They have had 3 touches in this second quarter and have 3 touchdowns, and this is a huge conversion here Edco will try to stop this to keep it a one-possession game. And they'll stay in the I formation. So Bishop Garrigan from the 3-yard line. Here's your conversion with 11 seconds to go. And they snap it, and they fake the handoff. Rolling right side is going to be the quarterback. That is Furch. Throws it near side, and sliding in the end zone is Marceau just across the goal line. Slides in the end zone near side and makes the conversion catch for the conversion. So with 11 seconds left in the half, 24-14. It is the Vikings trailing. Let's take this time out.
When I started out in the...
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. Mice to launch it away from the 20-yard line. Squips it up ahead there. It is filled by Stagger. Bobbles it. He'll pick it up at the 10-yard line. Brings it across the 20-yard line. Slides down there with 6 seconds to go in the half. For Bishop Garrigan, it is Sink with a 2-yard run. Furch hooking up with Marceau for the conversion. And they lead 24-14. And more importantly for the Golden Bears, they left Edco with no time to try to get anything going here.
Yeah, they've got 6 seconds, so I don't think you have more than one play. And they might try to take a shot downfield, but I could see them kneeling on this, going to halftime, let's regroup.
Or maybe you run the football and hoping there's a big play. Somehow you break through, and that has been tough tonight. They are going to stay in an offensive setup here and shotgun, and they take the snap there. And again, Rochford will take the snap, take a knee, and the opening half comes to an end. We've played one half of football. It is Bishop Garrigan leading Edco at the break by a score of 24-14. When we return, our first half stats, and we'll be joined by our halftime guest when our halftime show gets underway. You're listening to Edco Football from KCTN Sports.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people bottom line is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
As you're bringing in the harvest this fall, remember to watch for overhead power lines.
A safety tip from Iowa's electric cooperatives.
If you snag a power line, remain inside your vehicle and if possible, back away from the hazard. If your equipment catches fire, jump clear and avoid vehicle and ground contact. Call 911 and your local electric company immediately. And train your crew on these risks and procedures too.
Iowa's electric cooperatives want you to be safe and productive this fall.
Alameda Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers, Gifts, and more in Edgewood. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. And by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. At the half, Bishop Garrigan leading Edgewood Colesburg by a score of 24-14. And we'll have the first half stats coming up in just a bit. Our halftime show continues. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach, first off, your team 17-5 a season ago, made a great postseason run. Let's talk about who's coming back for the Lady Vikings this year.
Yeah, no, like you said, we had a nice season last year with what we have, just to set the tone and the pace of what we want, and then the returning girls that we have coming back this year. We have a solid core coming back, even though we had 5 seniors last year, but we do have a few girls coming back that's going to help give us some leadership and stuff that we have. We have like Ellie Kirby's going to be our main one as a senior, and then Lily Brisky and Rachel Eckelceder and McKenna Hofer. Those 4 are my main solid girls coming back that had the experience from last year. That'll be the deciding factor of how we're going to play this year.
All right, so you mentioned you lost 5 seniors, so that means you need some other kids to step up this year.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, we're going to have a nice core of girls that are going to be solid for us, but we're going to have a lot of young girls that are going to come in that's going to have to step up and kind of grow and develop as the season goes along here. So I'm excited to work with them, and because we got some talent there coming up.
All right, let's talk about maybe some of those kids you expect to contribute this year.
Yeah, like I said, with Ellie Kirby, she's my senior girl. She's the only senior, and she had a second-team all-conference player last year, so she's going to be the leader of the team there with us. And Lily Brisky, she had a lot of minutes last year and was a contributor, almost averaging 10 points a game last year for us also. So those 2 are going to be my main girls that are, solid, that are night in and night out that teams are going to focus on. And then with Rachel Eckelceder and McKenna Hofer, those 2 are going to be a surprise, I feel like, in our league with their outside shooting.
All right, you mentioned the younger kids. Who are some of the younger kids you expect to step into roles?
Yeah, some of them is like we have Abigail Schilling, we have Kendall Whitman, we have Ava Hofer, and we have Addie Smelzer. Those 4 are kind of my main contributors that are going to be coming in as my young girls that develop and as the season goes along.
Did you guys get a chance to get any work in over the summer?
Yeah, we had an okay summer where we got some games in. We practiced some throughout the summer, and then we got to go out to Newell Fonda to play 6 games out there just to kind of see what this side of the state was like again and how we compared to them. And the girls, yeah, they competed with them and stayed with them out there, so I like what I saw.
All right, let's talk about the Tri-Rivers Conference on the west side. Who do you see as the teams this year in the conference?
Yeah, I mean, every year in and year out, I mean, it's our side of the conference is always pretty tough, and it's going to be no different again this year, I feel. Northland will compete again at the top again there. Mac Valley is going to be solid. East Buchanan returns a good core back again, and, of course, Springville's always good as well.
All right, you guys open up what, against Alburnett, correct?
Yes, we on the 26th we open up with the Alburnett to see where we're at with them. We'll be in our new gym, I was told, for that first game, so that's exciting to be in our new gym with that to start the season as well.
Right. Look forward to it, Coach. We'll talk to you throughout the season. Good luck to you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, thanks, Dan.
Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking program. And again, he was our halftime guest tonight. Vikings trail 44-14 here at Algona against Bishop Garrigan. We'll be back with the first half stats after this.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Algona Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Algona Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Algona.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington. J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood. The Cheapo Depot Liquidation Center in Petersburg. Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point. Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood. Canine Country. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Furniture Showcase in Allwine. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Alcater Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. And by Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, it is Bishop Garrigan leading Edco by a score of 24-14. Vikings scored on their opening drive on a stagger 32-yard touchdown run. Bishop Garrigan in the second quarter outscores Edco 22-8, and actually 24-8, and they lead 24-14 here at the half. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, for Bishop Garrigan, we'll start on the ground. Trayton Sink has had 9 carries, 65 yards. Ethan Marceau, he's got 9 carries, 52 yards. Sink has 2 touchdowns of 8 yards and 2 yards. Marceau has the touchdown of 5 yards. And then Furch has 6 carries for 88 yards. He's actually leading the way when it comes to totals for yards. Hasn't gotten to pay dirt yet. They've only attempted 1 pass play, and it was incomplete. So 205 yards of offense all on the ground for Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, again, after their initial drive, the last 3 touches, they scored touchdown drives, and again, more importantly, getting the conversion at all 3. For Edco, an impressive opening drive. They've had some success moving the football on the ground with some tough yardage.
Yeah, it starts with Bryce Rochford. He has 17 carries, 76 yards. Jack Steger, 6 carries, 47 yards. He's got that 32-yard touchdown. That's a total of 123 yards in the air. Passing game-wise, they're 4 for 8 tonight, 30 yards. That includes 1 touchdown. Christopher Lang caught that touchdown of 7 yards. He's got 3 catches for 22 yards. Ethan Gall gets his first catch of the year. That's 8 yards, so 30 yards in the air. With those ground game, 153 yards of offense for the Vikings.
And so again, Bishop Garrigan leads here by a score of 24-14. They get the ball to start the second half. And it seemed like after that opening drive, Bishop Garrigan got together and said, we're going to just try to play bully ball.
Yeah, absolutely. They took a timeout before their second possession, and you could just see Coach Wadley saying, hey, we're just going to cram it down their throats and make them stop us and see who's more physical. And so far, they've been able to run the ball successfully.
So the Vikings defensively here, again, they had a great second half last week against Janesville. You're going to need a stronger second half defensively.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure out something up front to slow down this ground game and then able to score points. We see that they're capable of driving down the field, but get the points, get the conversions as well.
So at the half, it is 24-14. Bishop Garrigan leads Edgewood Colesburg. The winner of this ball game once again heads to the Unidome to play in the semifinals Wednesday, either at 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk about our tour of Northwest Iowa. We'll talk about that when our halftime show continues.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Life's buzzing with energy. From the delightfully routine, to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, the Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. At the half, Bishop Garrigan leading Edgewood Colesburg 24-14. We mentioned we're here in Algona tonight. We're just going to stay right here. Head down the road a little farther west and be at Spirit Lake tomorrow night. North Thicket Valley at Spirit Lake. You've got the 6th-ranked Bulldogs and the 3rd-ranked Indians. Our countdown to kickoff begins at around 6:30. Game time at 7 o'clock. Again, we'll have that here on KCTN FM 100, KCTN.com, on the KCTN app. You can also watch the game from KCTN.com or on the KCTN YouTube channel. That's a great matchup tomorrow night. Top 6 teams playing in Class 2A.
Well, yeah, and the Tiger Hawks, they got a long trip, of course, to get out here to Spirit Lake, but I think they're excited. I think they're going to be challenged tomorrow night because Spirit Lake's a good ball club, and they get to play on their home field, but we're excited about it. We're not sure what we're going to do tomorrow until the game time, but we're going to be there ready to go when the game rolls around.
Yeah, maybe go see what the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tomorrow, something like that, maybe?
Yeah, you bet.
Well, we got some time to kill. Maybe look into a Vice or something like that.
We'll find some bad habits.
Casino, something like that.
There we go.
Coach Rochford gave us some advice, but I don't know if we want to share that as far as what to do out in Northwest Iowa.
I think we're okay. We'll find plenty to do. I don't think we're going to go on a lake. Somebody told me, hey, you're going to go out on the lake? I'm like, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. A little too cool for that. So anyway, we'll be in Spirit Lake tomorrow night for that ball game here on KCTN FM 100, and again, live video stream there as well. Let's talk about the second half of this ball game. Bishop Garrigan gets the ball, and for Edco, it's got to start up front defensively.
Yeah, I think they got to regroup defensively, figure out what they want to do to slow down this running game. Try to take something away, keep that hard running in between the guards there, and try to slow them down. And offensively, I think, you want to put points on the board, but I think those 2-point conversions are huge. We talked about them missing that first one, and that's been really detrimental from the rest of the game so far.
Yeah, again, both these teams 50% on the season, 2-point conversions, which just seems like everybody is an 8-man. They're like 50%.
Yeah.
That's the number of games we've done this year. Every team's 50%. However, they're 3 for 3 tonight, and Edco is 1 of 2, and that's why you've got a 2-possession ball game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about it at the beginning. You get to this point in the season, everybody's good. I looked at all the teams playing tonight in 8-man. They've got 6 of them are 10-0. 2 of them are 10-1, so everybody's good. When you get to this point, you have to become better if you're going to overcome that.
In the 8-man game this year, there were 17 teams entering the postseason that were undefeated or only had 1 loss. There was such a disparity in the 8-man game this year.
Yeah, well, they had more districts, so that helped. They kind of spread the wealth a little bit, but they had a lot of teams who won ball games, and all of them wanted to get to this point. So you've got success to get to this point, but you definitely want to take that next step, try to get to the Dome to play next Wednesday.
And Edco, for some reason, fell below the radar this year until late in the season, despite the fact they were undefeated. And what they had back last year, we couldn't believe they were ranked in the top 10 to start the year.
They weren't even favored in their district, so this has been a huge accomplishment for them. But they got a road ahead of them here tonight in the second half.
So Blanco to lunch it away. We're ready to start the second half. Blanco has been outstanding on kickoffs tonight. He's had a touchback on a couple of them tonight. So Blanco from the 30-yard line gets another good kick, and this one's going to go into the end zone. Yet another touchback, and it's going to be up to the 15-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Murphy was back there to receive, along with, once again, Joyce. And the ball comes out to the 15-yard line as we begin the second half. We mentioned a great crowd on hand tonight. Bishop Garrigan side near full. The Edco side is full with folks lined up all along the fence line there. Brought a couple of chartered buses. And we were talking with Coach Steve Putz at the half. Our thanks to Coach Putz for joining us. He's actually hanging out overnight here in Algona. Going to go see.
He's got a relative playing down the road at Algona Public.
Plays in Algona tomorrow night. So it worked out well. First down, 10 yards to go. They run it out of shotgun formation, and it is number 7 carrying the ball right side, and that is the quarterback Firsch. But he's read well there by Price Rochford, sorry. First time we've said that for a while. Makes the play, a couple of yards at the 18-yard line. They faked the handoff on the read option. He ran it to the right, and only a gain of 3 on first down.
Well, and if you look at season stats for Firsch, he had about 280 yards on the season coming into tonight. But, man, he's pushing 100 yards for tonight's game.
On their 3 touchdowns, he had 2 huge runs to move them into territory and score. So second down, 7 yards to go. 2 receivers to the left. Again, they are now back to shotgun formation, and on second and 7, looking left side is Firsch, throws the football. It is caught in the flat, completed there to Murphy. Murphy near the first down marker at the 25-yard line. That should be enough to move the chains. Nice short completion to that long side of the field.
Yeah, that's their first completion of the night, and that's going to be enough for a first down. They're going to say he got far enough.
The ball spotted right on the 25-yard line, and that'll move the chains. Bishop Garrigan had run the football in the first half, mostly out of power I.
Yeah, out of that power formation, giving it to the fullback, giving it to the tailback. Lots of different looks there. And then with Firsch starting to pull and run that bootleg, he's had huge gains. So a 3-headed monster right now.
We mentioned Bishop Garrigan. They give the plays from the sideline, so they don't have their quarterback come over or bring in wide receivers. And they're back to the I formation. Sink breaks through. First down yardage. He's inside Edco territory. Shakes off a defender, and he's going to take this to the house. 20, 10, gone. Touchdown. Got it. A running play of 55 yards. And it's 30-14 as Bishop Garrigan breaks a big one.
Yeah, that was a big play, and he was met right at the line. I'm not sure which linebacker it was, but not able to bring him down, and then he just kind of high-stepped through the next tackle, and away he went.
So now they will try for the conversion here after an impressive run by Sink of 55 yards. So they close the half with a touchdown drive, and this one they use the big play but score a touchdown in their initial drive here in the second half.
Well, and that's the third touchdown for Sink tonight. He's having a nice night, over 120 yards now.
And here is your conversion as they go back to I formation. And with him under center again is Furch in an I formation. Fumbles the football, picks it up, and he's going to be dropped for a loss by Stager, then throws it up and trying to catch it on the far side is number 15 Lichter near the 5-yard line, but he's overshot. Great job by Furch at least getting the ball out of there, but the conversion fails. 10:33 left in the half. Now 30-14. It is Bishop Garrigan in the lead. Let's take this break.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
The ball squibbed ahead as we return to action by Mice, and the ball actually scoots by Stager, and Stager at the 20-yard line goes inside the 20 and falls down on it, down at the 10-yard line. So the Vikings maintain possession. It is first down, 10 yards to go, actually at the 11-yard line, and they now trail by a score of 30-14. This is the biggest margin that Edco has trailed by this season, and now here you've got to answer offensively to keep pace.
Well, the two-point conversion was huge because it keeps it a two-possession ball game, but you need to score, and they had a nice, long, time-consuming drive, but I think they need to have some urgency to try to get the ball downfield a little quicker.
First down, 10 yards to go. They line up with Stager to the left there of Rochford. Stager goes in motion, right side back to Rochford. Rochford goes out to about the 18-yard line, picks up a couple of yards, fumbles the football, and Bishop Garrigan says they have it. No word yet from the official. They're going to rule that Rochford was down, and it's a pickup there of close to 3 yards on first down. Bishop Garrigan scored on a 55-yard run by Sink, but the conversion pass ends up failing, and it's now second down, 7 yards to go for the Vikings.
Well, that fumble would have been disastrous if Bishop Garrigan would have recovered that, but they said Rochford was down, so 3-yard gain here, and the Vikings are still in business.
So on this second down play, Vikings with it here in huddling, and now looking to break from the huddle at their own 13-yard line is actually where the ball is spotted. So second down, 7 yards to go. Receiver split out right, and that is, I believe, Batten. And they're going to Rochford, going to fake the handoff, brings it left side to the 20-yard line. There's flags down as he brings it near side to the 30-yard line, pushed out of bounds there. But this may be a holding penalty against Edgewood Colesburg here.
It absolutely is. The end for Bishop Garrigan was trying to get around, and just a pull of the jersey, kind of a hold and slowing him down, and that's going to come back.
One of the bigger running plays tonight by Edco is negated there. And that would have been a solid yard of gain of about 17 yards, but instead it's going to put him behind the sticks once again.
And I think this is inside the 20, so they're going to go about half the way. So they're going to be back to, looks like their 12-yard or 7-yard line.
Yep, they're going to mark it at the 7, so it ends up being a loss of about 5 yards, and closer actually to 7 yards. It's second down, 14 yards to go. So the Vikings inside their own 10-yard line. Receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Rochford alone in the backfield. Second down and 14 yards to go, and there's movement up front. The Vikings moved up front. Wisk is pointing to the defense as if the defense was the one that kind of caused them to move. But our officials say, nope, we're going to move it half the distance to the goal, and the Vikings go back a little further.
And they just need to take a deep breath here because the line is flinching on every little movement of the Golden Bears, and they just need to stay put, hold their blocks, get the ball downfield, try to get back in front of this.
So it's now second down and about 18 yards to go inside the 5-yard line to the 4-yard line. So second down here. They have to get to the 21-yard line, so it's actually second down and 17 yards to go after back-to-back penalties against Edco. Two receivers to the right. Stagger is to the left of Rochford in the backfield. Rochford to throw the football on second down. He's got time looking down the sideline for Lang. Goes up, catches it, tackle at the 30-yard line. Is he inbounds? Yes, he is. That'll move the chains. And what a catch by Lang right in front of the Edco bench.
Yeah, that was right out there at about the 32-yard line. So that's going to go down for 29 yards. But he elevated and went and got a catch right there.
We've seen them hook up on a touchdown play earlier in the postseason, and that one gives them, again, first down yardage, gets them out of the shadow of their goal line. First down, 10 yards to go for the Vikings at the 32-yard line, and a ball well thrown by Rochford.
Yeah, well thrown, and a nice catch there by Lang to pick up the first down.
Back to Rochford, back to running the football. Right side, Rochford lowers his shoulder. He'll get out to the 35-yard line. It's a rugby scrum, and they'll stop it right there. Never really brought down. And at the 35-yard line, the ball will be spotted. It'll be second down and 6 yards to go for Edco. That is a big play momentum-wise in this game.
Yeah, huge momentum swing there because you're looking at second and 17, 18-yard lines, and you're able to pick that up and continue the drive, get yourself out to midfield.
And one thing we talked about, though, this is an Edco team that is confident throwing the football. So here, 3.5 minutes into our third quarter, Bishop Garrigan leading by 16 at 30-14. Vikings have Rochford alone in the backfield, two receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. In motion there is Gall, but back to Rochford, brings it up the middle, short of midfield at the 40-yard line, still positive yardage, picks up about 3 yards. It'll be third down and manageable. Third down within 3 yards to go for the Vikings. Wiskus on the bottom of the pile to lead the blocking through. And it's third and short now for Edco.
Yeah, that time they brought Gall in motion from right to left, and he kicked out the end, so that gave a little extra space there. But they're doing a nice job of tackling Rochford nice and low, taking his legs out so he can't keep going forward.
This is what Edco did in the second quarter. Had a nice time-consuming drive, and you still have plenty of time to work with here, but you're going to need to score on this drive. Third down, short situation, bunched formation to the left side of the line. Third and short, Rochford is going to bring it right side, short of first down as he's forced back to the middle. Does get inside Bishop Garrigan territory, but just to the 39-yard line. So it's about a yard away for Edco here on fourth down.
And I think given the status of this game, kind of the way things are going, you've got to go pick this up and keep a drive alive.
Really haven't had many negative plays tonight. The penalties have only been the negative.
Yeah, those have been huge.
So fourth down, a solid yard to go from just inside Bishop Garrigan territory. Bunch formation to the right. Rochford to throw the football. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit. Throws it on the run. Over the hands of Stagger, who is open near side between the 30 and 20-yard line. It is incomplete. In on the coverage was Lichter, and the Vikings turn it over on downs. They threw it on fourth and short. Rochford, it was a chance to run it perhaps, but he was tracked down from behind, and he wasn't going to make it if he had to run.
Yeah, if he had to run, he was not going to get away from that, so he kind of got his shoulders turned and tried to throw that on the run, and just out of the reach of Steger, and looks like the Golden Bears are going to take over here at midfield.
Bishop Garrigan getting a huge stop defensively, leading by 16 with 6:58 left in our third quarter. Back to the I formation, first down, 10 yards to go. Furch runs the football left side with Sink. Sink inside Edco territory, lowers his shoulder. He'll get down to the 37-yard line, picks up close to 4 yards on first down, and Edco signals there's a fumble, but our official says, just like previously, the ball was down, the runner was down after Rochford comes away from the pile, but they rule him down by contact.
Yeah, that's going to go down about a 3-yard gain there, and Edco really tackling the ball there, trying to force something, and Rochford comes up with it, but they said he was down. They need to get better initial contact. They're making good tackles, but it's after 2-3 yards of easy gain.
Yeah, so it's second down here, 6 yards to go in the I formation, and Furch again with them under center. Staying in the power lineup. They run it this time with Marceau, and Marceau tripped up at the line of scrimmage and actually will not go any further than that. Excellent job by the Vikings. You had Stagger, Gall, Rochford in that area. Maybe a yard. Third down and 5 yards to go.
Yeah, this is what Edco needs to do. They need to make them third and a little bit longer, force them to maybe punt or go for it on fourth down, but they desperately need a stop.
An outstanding job by Edco up front to force it into a 3rd and 5 situation. Getting back to the Vikings, or I should say the Golden Bears, they call the play from the sidelines, but it's all hand signals going in.
Yeah, they've kind of an old school baseball hand signal thing.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Toss play right side. Sink trying to get to the edge. He does. First down, 30-yard line. Nice open field tackle there by Stagger. Or correction there, Ingles, but not before Sink got to the corner inside the 30-yard line and picks up first down yardage.
Yeah, he's at 130 yards tonight, and he's got those 3 touchdowns already. He's looking to put another one up on the board. Edco hasn't had an answer for the speed and power that Bishop Garrigan has shown tonight.
Bishop Garrigan, over 300 yards now, has to be rushing this football.
Yeah, they were at 205 yards at halftime, and they've been just marching down the field again.
This is their second drive inside the 30-yard line, leading by 16. Stay in the I formation. Third down, Marceau, the fullback again, gets the head of steam going. He'll be short of the 25 up the middle. Pickup of a solid 3 yards. It'll be second down and 7 yards to go. On that bottom of the pile, making the tackle there is Ethan Gall. Second down, and we'll call it 7 yards to go. Inside 5 minutes now left in the third.
Yeah, just too much gain there so far on first down for the Vikings. They're playing from behind. They need a big stop here and need to get a loss down for.
Second down, 7 yards to go. And they continue to run that power formation, change at the line of scrimmage from the quarterback in Furch. And on 2nd and 7, they run it right side, and it is Sink hit in the hole, and Sink brought down one-on-one by Rochford. Inside the 25, only a gain of about a yard. Maybe closer to 2, but it's third down and 5 yards to go. And your defense needing to really buckle down.
Yeah, and you saw Rochford step up into that hole and really gathered himself and hit Sink hard, so prevented him from falling forward there. Just a short gain.
So third down, 5 yards to go. Sink quickly checks out for Bishop Garrigan, and they will bring in Joyce, the wide receiver. Joyce, who has 16 catches this year, 6 of them are for touchdowns. He's spread out as a receiver to the left. And on third down, 5 yards to go, they run it out of the spread. It is again Marceau. Marceau spins his way, and he's able to get inside the 20-yard line, very near first down. Hit initially by Rochford, spun out of that, and it's going to be fourth down, but it's less than a yard, and Bishop Garrigan hurries to the line.
Yeah, they're just going to go fast here. They're going to try to sneak this and pick up the first down.
And once again, Furch, quarterback sneak, slips inside the 20-yard line. He's got first down yardage, only needed a half a yard. He got a solid 5 yards, and Bishop Garrigan quickly up to the line of scrimmage to the 17-yard line with 3.5 and marching here in our third quarter.
Yeah, I think the big thing with this, even if it doesn't result in points, it's burned a lot of clock, and it's kept Edco's defense on the field. That means their offense is on the sideline waiting to get out there and do something.
So first and 10 for Bishop Garrigan, and they're down to the 17-yard line. This is just their second touch of the second half, by the way, but they scored a touchdown on their opening drive on a big run. First down and 10 yards to go. Furch up at the line of scrimmage, oversees things, and out of the I formation, back over to Sink. Sink right side to the 15-yard line, runs over defender as he gets to the 10-yard line. Rochford made the play. Taking the worst of that spill was Batten coming up from the secondary for the Vikings. But down to the 10-yard line, just outside the 10, and it's going to be second down and about 3 yards to go, 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, that 6-7-yard gain is just killing the Vikings on defense, and Bishop Garrigan has just continued to power the ball and overpower the Vikings at the point of contact.
Just absolutely forcing their will right now. So second down, short situation for Bishop Garrigan outside the 11-yard line with 2.5 and counting here in our third quarter, meticulously marching down the field. Back to the I formation. They run it with Marceau, the fullback. Marceau has first down, and he backs his way inside the 5. Still going, and he's down to the 2-yard line. Backed his way from about the 6-yard line, down inside the 5, and it's first and goal for Bishop Garrigan.
Yeah, that was just power football again there and getting himself twisted and turned, but keeping the legs going and pushing it right down on the 2-yard line, knocking on the door here, trying to put this to a 3-possession ball
So
game.
a fresh set of downs for Bishop Garrigan. They've got 4 tries to get it in from the 3-yard line, leading by 16 and trying to make it a 3-possession ball game and take control here in the later part of our third quarter. They break the huddle, first and goal from the 2-yard line. And they stay in I. And they run it again with Marceau. Hit in the backfield, but he slips off the defender and goes in standing up for the touchdown. Again, another impressive drive by the Golden Bears. After the Vikings stopped just across midfield, Bishop Garrigan takes advantage of the short field, now leading 36-14.
Yeah, and you start thinking about, time is not on your side. Possessions are not on your side. You haven't been able to have that quick score. Vikings are in a big hole right here, and they sure would like to get a stop here on the 2-point conversion and make this more manageable.
Yeah, again, for Edco, you're talking about can you come back in this ball game offensively? You're probably going to need some big plays, but at some point, you got to stop Bishop Garrigan.
At some point, the defense has to stop this offense.
So here's your conversion. They go back to shotgun formation. Sink goes in motion to throw the football on the slant. It is caught there by Murphy. Left side, could not hang on to it. It is incomplete. The conversion fails. 1:44 to go in the third. Bishop Garrigan now leads 36-14. Let's take this timeout.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, the Edgewood Locker, Edgewood Farm and Home Supply, Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and by KAR Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. So Bishop Garrigan scores on a 2-yard run by Marceau, but the conversion pass fails. They lead 36-14 with 1:44 to go here in our third quarter. They punted on the opening drive, but they have scored touchdowns since.
Yeah, and they've been squibbing every one of these kickoffs, and Steger's had a tough time handling them tonight. It'd be nice to see him field one clean and maybe get a good return here for the Vikings.
So again, it is Mice squibbing up ahead, and it's fielded by the up back in Rochford, and Rochford across the 25-yard line. He'll bring it to the 30-yard line and up to midfield across the 40-yard line. Nice wrinkle there by the Vikings, as you had Rochford catch it as the up back and bring it inside Bishop Garrigan territory.
And Rochford's not always out there on those kick returns, but slipped out there in that midfield and scooped one up, able to get it back to midfield for him.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Again, Bishop Garrigan scoring on that touchdown, but missing the conversion here. So the Vikings down by 22. And still certainly some time to work with, but they've been methodical running the football tonight because they've had to be. But now they are going to a spread formation. 2 receivers to the left, to the right. Rochford to throw the football right side. An out pattern caught there by Lang. Inside the 35-yard line, far side. Steps out of bounds on the Edco sideline. Just a quick hit play to the right. And a solid 6-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, maybe a different perspective here. Maybe they're going to go to their passing game here. Get out of bounds, get downfield, pick up those bigger gains.
And you're going to need a big play at some point in this ball game. So second down, it is 4 yards to go. 6-yard pickup on first down. They stay in the spread formation. And in motion here is going to be number 3 moving over, and then it's Jaden Miller back to Rochford to throw the football again. Rochford throws it right side, same play, caught by Lang, who somehow brings it back inside the 30-yard line towards the Edco sideline, trying to outrun his defender, and he's tracked down from behind. He was originally past the sticks, but actually brought it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's completed, but for no gain.
Yeah, he was close to the first down. I think even if he goes down, you're 3rd and 1, but now you're still 3rd and 4 yards to go here.
Yeah, he would have had first down easily on that play, but tried to run by the defender that time, but ran backwards to do it. Third down, 5 yards to go now, so no gain. Stager goes in motion. Rochford rolls out left side, fakes the pass, now flushed out of the pocket, throws it right side, and that ball is, I believe, caught. Hanging on to it is Batten inside the 30-yard line. Actually, it's Miller. It is Miller with the catch there, and that will move the chains. Miller, his first reception of the season, and a big one there for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's going to go down for, looks like about 10 yards, so that was a huge catch by Jaden Miller.
And Rochford, with a defender draped on him in the backfield, because of his strength, able to stand and get that pass off. First down, 10 yards to go. Rochford to throw the football again. Right side to Lang. Goes down to his knee. Catches it. He's down right as the ball is again caught at the 21-yard line. Same play they've run a couple of times. This time, Lang went down and picks up 7 yards on the quick completion.
Yeah, they're getting some success here, a little different wrinkles. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. Keep working your ball down the field.
30 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Vikings are inside Bishop Garrigan territory. Spread formation continues. Miller goes in motion from left to right, and they snap it back to Rochford. Rochford has time, now flushed out of the pocket, right side, throws it on the run, back towards the middle of the field. Sliding is Batten, who catches it between the numbers at the 15-yard line, inside the 15 to the 13. Batten, a nice sliding catch there as he worked between the numbers.
Yeah, just didn't quite see if he had it cleanly, but he comes out of there with it, and that's going to be enough for the first down. That's an 8-yard catch for Batten, his first catch of the night.
So with 10 seconds left in the quarter, Vikings break the huddle. They will have time for one play if they hurry here. Again, still with the same formation, and Rochford to throw the football right side back to Lang. Catches it, steps out of bounds inside the 10-yard line to the 5-yard line. So Lang has been wide open there on the quick out pattern to the sideline, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Vikings trail, but marching 36-14. Let's take this break.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, the Cheapo Depot Liquidation Center in Petersburg, Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood, Canine Country, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Alcator Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and by Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. So we start the fourth quarter. Vikings have second down, and they're at the 5-yard line. It is second down, 3 yards to go at the 5-yard line. They continue on a spread formation. Rochford to throw the football again. Now steps up. It's a quarterback draw, but it's not there. He's going to try to bring it near side down to the 5-yard line. Tiptoes down the sideline, dives in short of the goal line. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, actually inside the 5 at the 4, and it's going to be now second down. Actually, they move the sticks and say it's first down, but he didn't get inside the 5-yard line.
I don't think he did.
The sticks are getting back up.
They're going to get back up where they need to be because he only gained about 1 yard on that carry.
He dove ahead near side and got to the pylon, but they said he stepped out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So back to a tight formation, 3 receivers to the right. Rochford now flushed out of the pocket near the sideline, throws it into the end zone, actually throws it away towards the end zone on the right side. Nobody open, and it's going to be now here third down and I believe a yard to go. Correction, fourth down and a yard to go.
And even if he had time to throw that, there isn't anybody open right now. They're doing a great job of covering on this play.
They're in that bunch formation to the right side of the line, but fourth down and short. So your concern for the Vikings right now is let's just get a first down and at least keep the drive alive. But you'd love to got to finish this off with a touchdown. And now, before this play gets going, I believe Bishop Garrigan is going to take a timeout. 11:48 left in the fourth. Vikings trail 36-14. Looking at a big fourth down coming up. Let's take this timeout. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Algona on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Big fourth down coming up for the Vikings. Fourth down, less than a yard. They're down at the 4-yard line. Bishop Garrigan using their first timeout. Vikings stay in the spread formation. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right as they operate from the right hash mark. Fourth down and goal, and running it right side is Rochford. It was actually 4th and 1. He'll make it first and goal as he brings it down to the 1-yard line. Needed a yard. He picked up 3, and the Vikings here have 4 tries now from the 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do that on third down, being it was short, but spread out the Golden Bears there, run it right up the gut, and here they are, 1st and goal on the 1. Desperately need the touchdown here.
And they'll line up in again, same formation with the correction, though, as Staggers to the right of Rochford. Back to Rochford, brings it up the middle, lowers his head, and goes in from a yard out, up the gut for a touchdown. So 11:27 left in the 4th, and the Vikings creep back within 36-20. They needed that drive.
Yeah, they needed that drive. They needed the score, and right now they need to get this 2-point conversion and keep this close.
And this is a chance to make it a 14-point game. And Rochford has his 2nd rushing touchdown of this game. He had in the 2nd quarter, had a 7-yard run. And this one here is a 1-yard run. So here's the conversion. Back to the spread formation for Edco. Rochford signaling over to the right. And the snap back to Rochford, looking to throw the football. Looks right side to Stagger. Catches it near the goal line area. Goes in on the near pylon for the conversion. Ran a quick out to that short side of the field. So 11:27 left in the 4th. 36-22. Vikings trail. Let's take this break.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their 2nd, 3rd, and 4th car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Edco getting a drive they needed to stay in this ball game at 36-22. Rochford, a 1-yard run. The conversion pass there is from Rochford to, once again, Stagger. And Blanco to launch it away from the 30-yard line. Vikings getting the score they need. Now they need a defensive stop. And it is a squib kick as Blanco gets it over right side, but it's fielded by Murphy just inside Bishop Garrigan territory at the 48-yard line. Blanco got the hop he wanted to there, but Murphy had it bounce right up to him. And he's able to haul it in, and it's 1st and 10 for Bishop Garrigan. You got to try something.
Yeah, you got to try something, and defense has got to have a stop either way, whether it's back at the 15-yard line or up here at midfield. They got to have a stop, and maybe you get a good bounce. Maybe you're able to snag something there. You never know.
Murphy, of course, one of the top receivers, so he's on the hands team up front there for Bishop Garrigan. But they have 1st down, 10 yards to go. If you're Bishop Garrigan, why change what isn't broke right now? Keep on running the football, huh?
Yeah, they've got 1 completion tonight. Everything else has been on the ground, probably over 300 yards by this point.
1st down, 10 yards to go. They run it up the middle. Sink bounces to the near side. Tripped up, though, and he'll get to about the 40-yard line. That's about it. Rochford and also Stagger in that area did a good job of just taking out the heel. And it's going to be 2nd down, 8 yards to go, a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, Sink's at 140 yards tonight on 15 carries, so he's had a great night running the football.
Everybody's had big nights. This is the balance that Bishop Garrigan has played with much of the year. Quarterback Furch has a couple of rushes.
He's had a couple rushes. Sink, Marceau, those 3 guys had nice nights on the ground.
Back to the I formation. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. And they again run it. Sink trying to go right side, and he's tackled there by Davis. Davis holds him up down to the 37-yard line. The rest of the defense swoops in, including Ethan Gall. 3rd down and 5 yards to go now for the Golden Bears.
And I think if you're the Vikings and you want to try to keep some hope alive right here, this 3rd down and 5 is a huge play. You got to get them stopped and make 4th down a tough play for them.
Yeah, make them make a decision on 4th down. If it's 4th and less than 3 yards, they're going to go for it. So 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Receiver in Joyce to the left side, and they're going to run it with up the middle with Marceau. Marceau brings it inside the 35-yard line, but again, after the initial hit, able to get a couple of more yards to the 33-yard line, and it's going to bring up 4th down, but now it's 4th down and about a yard to go.
Yeah, this is manageable for the Golden Bears. They're going to obviously go for it here, try to pick this up, keep their drive alive, and if you're the Vikings, you got to fire off the ball and try to get him behind the line of scrimmage.
Obviously a big 3rd down run there. They picked up 4 yards.
Huge.
It makes it a no-brain decision down to the 33-yard line. So on this 4th down play, they stay in I. So 4th down, and before we get going, Bishop Garrigan wants a timeout. 9:39 left here in the 4th. Bishop Garrigan leads 36-22. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. 4th down here for Bishop Garrigan. They take a timeout, and after that timeout, likely to go back to the same formation. Every timeout they've used today has dealt with the offense, hasn't it?
They took one defensive when Edco's knocking on the door, but yeah, they've had a lot of great timeouts.
So 4th down, less than a yard, and it's a toss play right side to Sink. Sink gets to the edge. He's going to get 1st down inside the 30-yard line. Ran it to the short side of the field. That's the near side. Needed a yard. He picks up 3, and that will move the chains for Bishop Garrigan. Give him 2 on that.
Yeah, that was a good pickup by Sink, and Edco just not able to get up the field quick enough.
By the way, the crews on the sideline, the unsung heroes of Friday Night Football, the chain gang, working here on a Thursday night, they were wrong on the sticks. It's a 3-yard gain for Sink.
Yeah.
But, again, you were so concerned about maybe Bishop Garrigan running right at you, which they've done well tonight. That time they ran a toss play to the left side. So now back to pistol formation, and they're going to run it there up the middle with Furch. Furch brings it 25-yard line. Again, they try to spread out Edco there, and he picks up 6 yards on 1st down. So the Vikings needing a stop here to stay in this ball game down by 14, and here's Bishop Garrigan down to the 25-yard line again.
Yeah, just marching down the field, and Edco just hasn't had an answer tonight. You know, that first possession forced to punt, and since then Bishop Garrigan has not been stopped on the ground.
And we go inside 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Receiver to the right side. Is that Marceau out there as receiver?
It looks like it.
2nd down, 5 yards to go. And up at the line of scrimmage, they go out of pistol formation, rather. And here's the snap back, and they run it with Marceau. He's in at fullback, actually. And Marceau, tailback. Brings it inside the 25-yard line, down to the 22-yard line. Number 87 was lined up outside for them. And they ran the football there up the middle with Marceau out of the spread. It was Nick Lear who was lined up as the receiver on the far right side. And again, he's not a small kid either, 6'5".
Yeah, big, tall receiver out there, but continue to run the ball. Marceau, 3 hard yards there, and 3rd and 2 here for the Golden Bears.
At the 23-yard line, they have to get inside the 20-yard line for 1st down, and they're back to the I formation now here on 3rd and short, and they go back to Sink. He's the tailback, and Sink stood up at the 20-yard line. I don't think he got 1st down. Rochford there, and he's been in on a number of tackles. So has Gall. Did not get to the 20-yard line. Here's 4th down, but again, it's 4th and about a yard.
Yeah, they're meeting him at the line of scrimmage, but when you're only talking 1 or 2 yards, the Golden Bears have been able to pick this up thus far, and you can see the quarterback, Furch, is going to come to the sideline to figure out, hey, what are we going to run this time?
And for Bishop Garrigan, they converted a 4th down moments ago. And once again, we may see another timeout coming here.
We might. They might take a timeout here.
Furch is still standing on the sideline. They're going to let this play clock run down to 1, and why not? You have 7.5 about on the clock left in this ball game by the time they take this break. So 7:33 left to go. Bishop Garrigan looking at another big 4th down. They lead by a score of 36-22. Let's take this break.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Woods Edge Golf Course, The Edgewood Reminder, Del Clay Farm Equipment, your Kawasaki dealer in Edgewood, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Nix Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Fourth down for Bishop Garrigan, 1 yard to go after they use their second timeout of the half. They are at the 21-yard line. They have to just sneak it inside the 20-yard line for first down. Back to the I formation. Furch putting both hands to the helmet, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And on fourth down, they go to Marshall, the fullback. First down, and he's going to go inside the 15-yard line, tackled by Rochford. And Rochford was the last line of defense. They needed a yard. He picks up 6, and that will move the chains for Bishop Garrigan again.
Yeah, that was a big gain there, getting almost 7 yards on that as he falls forward over the 15-yard line.
So first down, 10 yards to go, and this has been one of these morally deflating drives here because you've put them in some fourth down situations, but again, it's been fourth and a yard, and Bishop Garrigan's been able to convert.
Yeah, you want to put him in that fourth and long or third and long in order to be successful on that fourth down
and
play.
Again, time is not on your side right now for Edco. So first down, 10 yards to go, and they run it with the fullback Marshall, hit at the line of scrimmage, and that is Wiskus behind him, and also helping out defensively there, I believe, up front is number 88 for the Vikings, and that once again is going to be Ben Piersbacher. And it's a no gain. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, they got a lot of beef in the front of that line right now, just trying to plug holes. And nice job by Ben Piersbacher and Will Wiskus knocking down Marceau and keeping him to no gain.
Yeah, Piersbacher, a sophomore, 5'11", 270-pound sophomore. And again, second down, 10 yards to go, as this time, last couple of plays, Furch is going over to the sideline to get the plays instead of the hand signals. So second down, 10 yards to go, but we approach 6 minutes here in our half. Second down, back to Sink. Sink follows his fullback. He'll get down to the 10-yard line left side. Piersbacher again on the play. Ethan Gall there as well, along with Rochford. Picks up 4, close to 5. Third down situation here. And again, Bishop Garrigan just eating time away on this drive.
Yeah, they are, and you see Gall and Rochford in on a lot of tackles tonight. They've had their work cut out for them, doing a nice job of wrapping up and preventing long runs, but still, a 4-yard gain there is a huge gain for Sink.
And Bishop Garrigan is just going to every time let the play clock run down inside 10 seconds before they even break the huddle. So they are milking this for all it's worth. Third down, 6 yards to go at the 10-yard line. Toss play, right side to Fink, bobbles it, but he hangs onto the pitch, brings it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first down as he's chased out of bounds, tackled out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, no, they wound this like the clock was going to start. So they say he stayed in bounds here, getting from the 10 down to the 3.
So he was tackled and went down just before the rest of the body fell out of bounds. Knees touchdown in bounds, but it's first and goal to the 3-yard line. And we're going to go inside 5 minutes before they snap it.
Yeah, this is not what Edco needed, because this is looking like it's going to end in points. So they need something to go their way, a turnover, a big stop, or some kind of fumble.
No turnovers in this game for either team tonight. They go to Marshall, the fullback. Fullback goes off left side and in for the touchdown. So Bishop Garrigan, a powerful drive down the field. Marshall scores yet another touchdown, and it's 42-22, Golden Bears in the lead.
Yeah, that was a big, powerful message that Bishop Garrigan just sent, just marching down the field, all runs. They didn't have to throw the ball. They kept the clock running, and they finished it off with points. And look at this formation here, a little picket fence.
Swinging gate
at them.
And here is the conversion as Gallinger is in to try the conversion. Again, he's normally their kicker, so they line up everybody to the left, but they'll swing everybody back to the middle of the field to try the PAT. Galligan, by the way, 24 of 28. PAT-wise this year.
Yeah, he's had a great year.
And the 8-man, that's one of the state leaders. So here is the spot down. The kick is up by Galligan. It is high enough. It is long enough. Put it on the board. 4:52 in the fourth. Vikings now trail by a score of 43-22. Let's take this time out. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brandy Strube, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
4:52 in a drive that went over 5 minutes for Bishop Garrigan, actually closer to 6 minutes. They finish it off with it ends up being a 3-yard touchdown run by Marceau. Galligan's kick makes it 43-22 with only 4:52 to go in our fourth quarter. Mice to lunch it away from the 30-yard line for Bishop Garrigan. Steger stands back at the 10-yard line. And the kickoff is squibbed up ahead there, the up back, and that is Rochford. Fields it at the 15-yard line, 25-yard line rather. He'll bring it out to the 35-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. That's where the Vikings take over, but again, back down by 3 scores and only 4:47 to go here in our fourth.
Well, I assume we're going to see a lot of that spread, trying to throw the ball downfield, get out of bounds, try to prevent that clock from just continuing to run.
And try to get somebody over top if you can for a deep pass, something like that. Down by 21 points here. Bishop Garrigan. Edco scored in the opening drive to go up 6-0. Bishop Garrigan has led since that point. And to throw the football is Rochford. Rochford looking down the sideline, looking for Steger. The ball thrown out of bounds near side at the 20-yard line. He had one-on-one coverage. That was Miller in on the coverage. It's second down, 10 yards to go. Connecting in a play like that will certainly help things.
Yeah, that would be big, but a little rushed there was Rochford, not able to step up and get anything into that, and threw that ball over the wrong shoulder there, not allowing Steger to come back into play and catch that ball.
We mentioned Rochford's numbers, and they are PlayStation numbers with 2,500 yards rushing.
Yeah.
But he is throwing for 740 and going to throw a little bit more here. Right side, caught by Lang, actually in the near side, just across midfield at the 38-yard line. And they pick up 7 yards there, 6 yards, and a quick out to the right side. Lang has had a number of those catches.
He has, and he needs to get upfield and then out of bounds. He's worried about that clock, but they need yards as well right now.
So third down, 4 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And back to Rochford. Rochford to throw the football again. Right side, it is caught. Lang, same play. Catches it, steps out of bounds. 31-yard line, but again, a first down. That'll move the chains. All of 8 seconds went off the last 2 plays.
Yeah, they're moving the ball, and that's what they need to do. Pick up yards, move the ball, and keep that clock from running so much.
And again, that allows the Vikings to still huddle, talk things over, down to the 31-yard line as they continue to have to throw the football here in the fourth quarter. And again, they operate from the right hash mark. On 1st and 10, Rochford dropping back again. Fakes now, has to step up. He may look to run. He's tripped up, but stays on his feet. 30-yard line, he's down to the 25-yard line. And a nice open field tackle there down at the 25-yard line. Rochford gets positive yardage. He's tackled down there by Lichter, but because he's short of the sticks, the clock will continue to pick up, and the Vikings still huddling.
Yeah, they're going to have to go hurry here, and they do still have 3 timeouts, but they know they need a lot of scores, so they don't want to have to use them this early in the fourth quarter.
And they didn't huddle very long because with 20 seconds on the play clock, they're back up at the line of scrimmage. Second down, 4 yards to go. Rochford again, looking right side for Lang. Behind him, but Lang catches it. 10-yard line in the middle of the field. It'll be first and goal. In on the coverage, along with Sink as well, but it's first and goal for the Vikings here. Clock picks up with 3:50 left in the fourth.
Yeah, 15-yard gain there.
And some movement up front. It was number 75 for Edco moving on the left side of the line, and that once again is Barnhart's and moved, and it's a false start penalty that puts it back to the 15.
Well, you want to look at passing tonight. Christopher Lang now has 10 completions for almost 100 yards.
So, yeah, having a real good game on the receiving end. Rochford to throw the football again. Left side, the pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. He was looking left side for Batten, and the ball batted away on the right side of the line by Bishop Garrigan. And I believe that was Carter Schwab, the defensive end, batting it away. Second down and goal to the 15.
Yeah, about the only thing good out of that is it does stop the clock, so the Vikings can huddle here, figure out what they need to do, regroup a little bit. But they need a quick touchdown and then expect to see an onside kick.
Second down and goal. The Vikings able to huddle back up here at the 15-yard line. And again, Miller and Batten as receivers to the left, Lang and Stagger as receivers to the right. Second down and goal. Rochford to throw the football again. Right side, stumbling is Stagger, but maintains somehow his hands and eye coordination and catches it falling down right at the numbers on the near side at the 10-yard line. Gets him to third and goal to the 10-yard line. And now the Vikings hurry up to the line of scrimmage. And we are approaching the 3-minute mark here in the fourth. Rochford sends Stagger in motion from right to left and looks to throw the football again left side. Now forced out of the pocket left side. Rochford looking to run, throws it on the run into the end zone. The pass caught between two defenders. Touchdown on the right side, and it is Carter Batten with the reception. Lots of coverage there, but somehow the ball whittled through the two defenders, and the Vikings back within 43-28 here with 3:07 left in the fourth.
Well, that was a tough catch there by Carter Batten because he had defenders draped all over him, able to reel that in and knew where he needed to be because he was right inside the goal line, catches that. That's a touchdown.
And Carter Batten coming into tonight's ball game has a touchdown reception coming in, and that was in the previous postseason game, I should say, against BGM. So here's your conversion, trying to make it a 13-point game. Empty backfield, the same formation with the spread. Miller goes in motion from left to right, and Rochford to throw the football right side, same play, this time caught by Lang. Stagger caught it for conversion earlier. Lang catches it near side for the conversion there. 3:07 to go. Vikings answer offensively, but trail 43-30. Let's take this time out.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk On.
So it is Edco scoring on the Rochford pass to Batten from 10 yards. Blanco with the onside kick, and it's fielded by the upback. Schwab fielded it there at the 37-yard line and promptly fell down. And that's where Bishop Garrigan takes over as the Vikings try their second onside kick. And again got the high hop, but able to catch it there with Schwab. So again, Rochford then hooking up with Lang on the conversion. So it's 43-30. The Vikings still have 3 timeouts to work with, and you've got to force a 3-and-out here to have any chance to come back.
Yeah, you need a big, quick defensive stand here and maybe force a fumble, but right now things aren't looking good time-wise for the Vikings.
And now alone in the backfield is Sink on 1st and 10. They're going to run it left side. Sink across midfield, 40-yard line, breaks through inside the 30-yard line. It's a race down the near sideline. He's to the 10, slides down inside the 5 at the 2-yard line, slides down to keep the clock moving. Although the touchdown would have put the game out of reach.
I think you take the touchdown there, but I think they're going, we want to kneel on it, we want to run the clock. I don't know what they're thinking, but put that in and put the game out of reach.
Well, and he went down, and you see the Bishop Garrigan coaches yelling up here to the press box to start the clock, but it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. You don't have time to take knees the rest of the game and run out the clock.
Yeah, the time is not on your side for right now. But a huge gain by Sink. That's a 40-yard gain.
And down to the 3-yard line. Back to the I formation. I think they'll try to score. And they are going to run a quarterback sneak in his Furch, and he's pushed in from behind by everybody. So quickly, just like that, Bishop Garrigan answers the Edco touchdown and leads 49-30 with 2:30 to go here in our fourth.
And it doesn't really matter whether they get the 2 or not. This is going to be, a 3-possession game and really getting pushed out of reach for the Vikings tonight.
And this has been the story of the game as Bishop Garrigan has run the football at will in this ball game tonight. And Furch joins the parade of players that have scored touchdowns for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, Sink's got 3, Marceau's got 3, and Furch now has a touchdown tonight.
So 49-30 with the conversion with 2:30 to go in our fourth quarter. Vikings offensively tonight, they've been able to move the football. But defensively tonight, it's been a tough night. Furch boots it to the right. He's got 2 receivers wide open, right side of the end zone. Throws it to the deep receiver as Marshall was open in the right flat. Open on the backside is number 3, and that is Wyatt Rosenmeyer, who catches it for the conversion. 2:30 to go. Bishop Garrigan leads 51-30. Let's take this time out.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call or radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life. Back to action, and Mice this time kicks it deep. It is fielded there by Stagger, who brings it across the 10-yard line, out across the 20-yard line to the 22-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. It was Furch with a 3-yard run, and the score on the conversion run to make it 51-30. Who scored the conversion on that?
I couldn't see who the receiver was, but it was a pass. They had 2 receivers down there, and I couldn't see their
numbers. It was actually Rosenmeyer. Rosenmeyer had the catch, so there we go. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, back down by 21, Rochford to throw the football again, steps up at the 20-yard line, throws it on the run. He's looking for Stagger. He's by the secondary, catches it on the far side at the 31-yard line. They connect, move it from the 22 down to the 31-yard line, and a big pass play for the Vikings to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, 18-9, 27 yards there, so a huge gain on first down.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Clock stops with 2:15 left in the fourth. Vikings hoping for a quick strike. Rochford again, bouncing in this back in the pocket. Now rolls right side. He's got plenty of time. Throws it over the middle of the field, in and out of the hands of Miller. Then it went behind him, where Stagger almost caught it behind at the 20-yard line. So they threw it back towards the middle of the field. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Well, you can see Bishop Garrigan dropping a whole lot more now, only rushing a few guys up front and really trying to take away any kind of deep pass, let them have the underneath pass for those short gains.
Again, Bishop Garrigan doesn't want to let anybody get by him, but that's what happened on the Stagger play. He actually got by, but was too far near the sideline to try to turn it up the field. So 2nd down, 10 yards to go at the 31-yard line. Vikings, you knew here, they're going to continue to fight for 4 quarters in this ball game tonight. Back to Rochford to throw the football again, and it is caught. Stagger over the middle, slides down, but he's got first down to the 20-yard line. As in on the tackle is Furch. It's a pickup of a solid 11, 12 yards, and just like that, Vikings back up on the ball. Inside 2 minutes left in the fourth. First down, 10 yards to go at the 20-yard line. Rochford to throw the football again, steps up, now looking to run it. He's at the 15-yard line, but tripped up, but brought down in bounds. Nice open field tackle by Marceau. Picks up 5 yards, and now Edco's going to have to burn one of those timeouts now.
Well, that's a good run there by Rochford because they were playing so deep and giving everything underneath. So he was going to try to pick it up on the ground and able to get 5 yards.
So it's 2nd down and 5, but you have to burn one of those timeouts. There's still 1:41 to work with, but the Vikings, they're in the situation that even if you score, you're going to have to run an onside kick.
You're going to have to run an onside kick. A lot of things have to fall into place here, but I think if you're Coach Rochford and these seniors right now, you're saying, hey, let's punch this in. Let's get another score. Give ourselves at least a chance. See what we can do with the onside kick.
Jorge Blanco, the Spanish exchange student, there's a great story behind him.
Yeah, he actually broke his thumb in practice, had surgery on it on a Thursday, and then the Friday night he was back out there kicking, and they told him, hey, kick the ball, get off to the side. We don't want you getting any more hurt. But a great story for him being an exchange student and able to do a great job kicking the ball for this undefeated Viking team.
2nd down, 5 yards to go for the Vikings. And again, they continue to go in the spread situation. Rochford to throw the football again. Quick slant play. It is caught by Lang inside the 10. First down to the 8-yard line. Lang having a field day today. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Vikings.
Yeah, he's got 11 catches, 105 yards.
He had 17 coming into tonight. Rochford to throw the football again. Rolling out right now, flushing back to the left. He's going to look to run it. Slips the defender down to the 5-yard line. Rochford goes in, standing up for the score. So it's an 8-yard run, 1:22 to go in the fourth, and the Vikings back within 51-36.
Yeah, that's going to go down for an 8-yard touchdown run for Price Rochford. Add to his totals for the year, and they were playing so far back. He finally just stepped up, said, I'll just run this in. Let's get the score, and let's go get the 2 extra points.
And Rochford has had a monster season running the football with 45 touchdowns coming into tonight's ball game, and the touchdown there makes it a 15-point lead for Bishop Garrigan. And the Vikings will obviously go for 2 here now. And
they're going to stay in that spread formation here for the 2-point conversion.
And, Edco really hasn't had to throw the ball much this year, run things out of spread, but they've had confidence in it. And they look to throw the football again. Rochford rolls out to the right, throws it low. The pass for Stagger in the end zone, throwing too low, couldn't dig it out. The coverage was sink, and the conversion fails. 1:22 to go. Vikings back within 51-36. Let's take this timeout.
At
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, the Edgewood Locker, Edgewood Farm and Home Supply, Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Clayton County Recycling, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, and by KAR Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. Well, after the conversion attempt, there was actually a personal foul against Bishop Garrigan, which brings the ball down to the 35-yard line. So Edco actually kicking off inside Bishop Garrigan territory, and here's Blanco now with the onside kick. And it's a high hop, and it goes right to the up back, and that is number 15 in Lichter, who for the 3rd time in this ball game, they've just had their up back catch it, fall right down, 1:20 to go, and Bishop Garrigan, the state champion in 8-man a season ago, heading back to the Dome to the semifinals.
Yeah, they're gonna go down to the Dome again and try to get through that semifinal, get to the finals, defend their title here. But what a great game tonight. They showed they are a power-running football team.
For Edco, this is going to be your first loss of the season here, but a team that ran the slate coming into this ball game tonight, getting back to the quarterfinals in their 4th year in 8-man. They've been to the playoffs all 4 years in the 8-man game.
They've had a successful run in 8-man.
And this has been their deepest run in 8-man. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going to run up the middle with Marceau. Marceau gets to the 30-yard line, picks up 7 yards on first down. I don't believe the Vikings will take timeouts here, and will let the clock wind down. If you look at the run Edco has had, and this even goes back to the 11-man game, they've had a great run. And Edco is going to use the timeout here with 1:07 to go. So they still have one timeout to work with. And first down for Bishop Garrigan will end this ball game. Edco can only stop the clock one time. But you think about that. We talked about the 2018 ball game that Edco came over here and beat Bishop Garrigan 6-0, a ball game in which Preston Rochford got hurt.
Yeah.
One of the few plays
first
early
plays
in the game.
The game got hurt, and they ended up scoring early, and then a defensive battle the whole way. And 2 years later, they end up in 8-man football, and they haven't missed the playoffs for 4 years. And another quarterfinal game here for them. And just a lot of success for them, even though they're going to be disappointed tonight.
Well, and you think about the early years when Coach Rochford actually took over there. There was some time it took to get the program built the way they wanted to. Had some tough years there, but again, they've been fortunate. They've had Rochford to help them out.
They have. His 4 sons have all had great success as Edco football players, and Price is senior tonight. This will be his last one.
Second down, 3 yards to go. They run it with Marceau up the middle. Marceau first down to the 35-yard line. He fumbles the football, though. Edco says there's a fumble, but I believe they're going to rule him down by contact, and they are. It's first down, 10 yards to go, and that actually was not Marceau in on the carry. It was number 6. And number 6 is Drew Muller. He's a senior, but 6'3", 210 pounds.
Yeah, his first carry of the night, obviously, but a big carry there 4 yards, able to pick up the first down.
Vikings here will not take a timeout, and they will have to just take a knee here. Likely one time. Bishop Garrigan goes to the victory formation. Furch takes the snap, steps back, and steps on the field there, and that's how the game is coming to an end. Bishop Garrigan, the defending state champion in 8-man. They keep their title hopes alive. Tonight, Edco comes in a great effort, just couldn't get enough stops defensively. It is Bishop Garrigan outscoring Edco by a final score of 51-36. With the win, the Golden Bears improved to 11-0. The Vikings close a great season with a record of 10-1. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Algona Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
It's back to school time and the fall sports season is underway. Hi, this is Dr. Jessica Wilkie from Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, and I am excited to announce the addition of Dr. Chase Bruner and Dr. Daphne Hafler to our team. Dr. Bruner, Dr. Hafler, Dr. Foey, and myself are welcoming new patients as we cheer on all our area student athletes this fall. We look forward to seeing you at your next dental appointment. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and more in Edgewood. Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living. Adverse Weather Insurance. Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. And by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Welcome back to Algona. We continue our post-game show here, now getting underway. Bishop Garrigan defeating Edgewood Colesburg by a final score of 51-36. They did the quarterfinal trophy presentation to Edgewood Colesburg here, and the 7 seniors going out there for the trophy, and they showed it there to the Edco crowd, and a great season that comes to an end tonight in the quarterfinals as they lose here to Bishop Garrigan, one of the top teams in the 8-man game.
Yeah, and losing to the number 2 team, you end the season on a top, as a top 10 team ranked in the state. I don't think you can ask much more out of them. Fought hard tonight, just wasn't able to stop that Bishop Garrigan offensive running game.
And we said this earlier, but this is an Edco team that was really overlooked to start the year, and I don't know, one of the publications, a print publication, had them picked 5th in the district, and you just knew with what they had coming back that they're going to be better than that. You thought, why aren't they ranked in the top 10 for what they had coming back this year?
Well, and as they continued, they had that close game with Central City, who we thought was going to compete in that district, a 2-point game there, but they still weren't ranked until that last week, and ended up in the top 10, and I think, like I said, that's all you can ask your program. Get to the top 10, get to the quarterfinals. Sure, they'd love to be going to the Dome next week, but they don't have anything to hang their head about.
Absolutely not. As they close the season 10-1, Edco scored on the opening drive. Bishop Garrigan was forced to punt on their opening drive. Otherwise, the next time they were stopped was when they took kneel downs to end this ball game. 51-36. Let's go to the totals for Bishop Garrigan.
Well, we'll start with their passing game because they were only 1 for 2 for 7 yards. That was Owen Murphy.
Those are the easy stats.
Those are the easy stats. Now you talk about their run game, and Trayton Sink, the junior for them, had 21 carries, 198 yards. He had 3 touchdowns tonight. Ethan Marceau had 21 carries, 96 yards. He had 3 touchdowns tonight. Furch had 10 carries, 100 yards, and he had a touchdown tonight. And then Muller there at the end, the senior, they got him 1 carry for 4 yards. So 398 yards on the ground on 53 carries. Add that to their 7 yards of passing, 405 yards of offense. But this was a running game all night long.
And Bishop Garrigan, 3 backs, 3 rushers there, over 100 yards in the ballgame, almost unheard of.
Yeah, it's crazy because, you knew Sink was a good runner. You knew Marceau was a physical runner, just shy of those 100 yards. And then Furch to get to 100 yards, which he's not a big runner for them, but he's able to run. 100 yards is a lot of yards.
Let's go to the totals now for Edgewood Colesburg.
For Edco, we'll start with Price Rochford. On the ground, he was 28, 110 yards, well under his average, but he had 2 touchdowns tonight. Jack Steger had 6 carries, 47 yards. He had that big 32-yard touchdown run. And then that's a total of 34 carries, 157 yards for the Vikings.
Got all the totals there?
We'll do the passing after we talk to their coach.
All right, so we're going to begin our coaching interviews here. We're joined by Bishop Garrigan head coach Marty Wadley. And, Coach, one thing you had talked about here is the balance you guys have offensively, and, man, it was showing tonight.
Yeah, it was, and I thought our kids played well. And, we talk all year about what we do up front, and I'll tell you what, our offensive line's pretty good. A bunch of kids who played really hard tonight against a very big defensive front that they put against us, and I thought we did a great job. And anytime, I have no idea what yardage was, but anytime we can maintain and do our best against the Rockford kid, then I thought we did a great job against him tonight. And we gave up nothing. I think our biggest play, other than the counter, our biggest play by him was 8 yards, maybe 10. And I mean, that's a success.
Well,
play.
It seems like after that opening drive, when Stager scored on the 32-yard run for Edco, you guys were able to make an adjustment.
Yeah, we were a little bit, and we just, we a couple times we were just a little bit in the wrong spot, and we made a little bit of an adjustment on our front against their wing look, and that helped us. We talked about that at halftime, and and they're a good football team. I mean, there's no doubt they're a good football team, but I'm so happy how our kids played tonight, and we give up a score late, whatever, it doesn't matter. We knew when they were passing, those are win plays for us.
Yeah, you've rushed for over 400 yards in this ball game. Sink with 198. Furch had 100 yards, and Marceau with 96 yards, each of them scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, and I think we only threw the ball 3 times tonight or something.
We had 1 for 2, but
1 for 2. Okay, yeah. I can't remember, but and don't think I mean, we can throw the ball pretty well. We've thrown for 800 yards this year, and that we just didn't have to tonight, and our kids and our backs ran really, really well.
You took a timeout after the first drive before you guys got the second drive on offense. Do you mind telling us what you were talking about there?
We just wanted our kids to calm down a little bit. Game speed's always different. It doesn't matter how good your scout team does in practice. And we had a freshman kid, the McGregor kid, play play Rockford all week in practice, and man, what a job he did. He did a great job. He can get to the edge quick, and he's not very big, but he can get there in a hurry, and he cut things back, and that it just takes a little bit of while. And we just need to tell them that they're going to take a lot more punches from us tonight, and we gave them a lot of punches, and they earned everything they got tonight offensively.
All right, let's talk about your team now heading to the Dome. Obviously, you're the defending state champ. Let's talk about your thoughts on heading back there.
It's great, and I met with the seniors privately for just a moment and told them I was so happy for every one of those kids because it's all about them and our seniors in our program, and some of them aren't getting to play a lot right now, and that's part of it, but they're all part of it. All of them that have been in the program for 4 years, so we're so happy for that. And, it's just, we don't talk. We haven't said a word about being defending state champions all year. We haven't talked about that. We haven't brought it up once. We don't need to defend anything. That trophy's in our trophy case. It's not going anywhere. So we're going to try and get out and see if we can't win another one.
All right, 14 seniors. That's a good group to lean on.
Yeah, it is a good group to lean on, and so happy for every one of those kids because they all put in the time at practice, and whether they're getting on the field a lot or not, they all put the time in practice. And just very happy for this group of kids, and our kids played pretty darn hard tonight.
All right, Coach. Congratulations
Thanks
on the victory.
Appreciate
Good
it.
luck to you guys at the Dome.
Thanks a lot. Thanks
Again, Bishop Garrigan head coach Marty Wadley talking things over there about his Golden Bears team victorious tonight by a final score of 51-36. Our post-game show continues. Coach Rochford taking pictures on the sideline. There's a whole group of Edco people here yet, by the way, as we'll kind of turn our camera back if you're following on YouTube, but taking a picture right now with the seniors, and there we go. Our camera operator's gone, so we're just kind of winging it right now. But that's a great picture right there. The 7 seniors along with Coach Rochford and what a success they had here throughout their season. So we'll take a break. Hoping to talk with Coach Rochford. Let's finish those stats for Edco real quick.
Yeah, we didn't get any of the passing stats, but Price Rochford throwing the ball tonight. Great night. 19 of 28, 195 yards. He threw 2 touchdowns. Christopher Lang had another great night. 11 catches, 105 yards. He had a touchdown of 7. Jack Steger had 4 catches for 50 yards. Carter Batten had 2 catches, 18 yards, including that touchdown. Ethan Gall gets his first catch of the night. The senior gets a catch for 8 yards. And Jaden Miller, the young freshman, stepping in. He has 1 catch for 10 yards, so 195 yards in the air, 157 yards on the ground, 362 yards of offense tonight for the Vikings.
Yeah, just about the same amount of yardage there as Bishop Garrigan. But again, the story of this ball game is Bishop Garrigan got a couple of stops, and it was 6-0. Edco led at the end of 1, but Bishop Garrigan really got on track with that second drive in this ball game.
Yeah, they got their focus back and did a nice job the rest of the game.
So again, the final score, 51-36. It is Bishop Garrigan defeating Edco in this ball game tonight. We'll take a break. Post-game show continues here. They continue to take photos here at, once again, Algona, and now it's a team photo as well as they hold up the trophy. That's part of the celebration here for Edco, realizing they had an outstanding season. We'll be back with more on our post-game show after this.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service, featuring mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. They also offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out their current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Everyone at Edgewood Auto and Towing would like to wish all the area farmers a safe harvest season.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Our laboratory continues to offer community wellness blood testing at a low upfront cost to help save you the cost of high health insurance deductibles. This is Katie Bruning, lab manager at Veterans Memorial Hospital. Choose from our menu of wellness tests to help you monitor your health, then share the results with your provider. No doctor's order is required. Call us for an appointment.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Edco Playoff Football is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, the Cheapo Depot Liquidation Center in Petersburg, Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Edgewood, Canine Country, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and by Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back here to Algona. Bishop Garrigan High School. Start to wrap things up on our post-game show. We'll do that in just a bit. We're joined by Edco football coach James Rochford. Coach, first off here, let's talk about this effort in this ball game. I know you were forced to pass it a little more than what you're used to, but you guys continue to battle for 4 quarters tonight.
Yeah, we did. We'd love to run the ball more. We felt in the first half we were a couple blocks away from breaking a few, and talked to the kids about that and getting there, but, they got the ball first and scored, and so puts us behind the chains a little bit. We came out with the same game plan, and we're able to move the ball some, but a few penalties put us behind the sticks, and that made us, a little bit more one-sided. So it's unfortunate, but I thought our kids played hard.
And obviously, defensively, that's a big story in this ball game tonight, as Bishop Garrigan was able to run the ball with success.
Yeah, they were. They have some really good backs. So it's one of those things where tough to tackle. We got to wrap them up, bring them down, and they're big backs. And so one of those deals where we talked about at halftime, you got to wrap, and they broke away on a few of them, and it was just a tough game.
All right, let's talk about offensively. Price Rochford ends up passing-wise 19 of 28, 195 yards and 2 touchdowns, rushes for 110 yards tonight on 28 carries.
Yeah, it was a solid effort. The kid gave it everything he had. He didn't leave anything on the field, so told him I was proud of him. And it's some of what we have to do to diversify. Should I have gone to, the little more of the sprint game early on? Probably, but, we felt we could run the ball, and we just had stupid mistakes and got behind the sticks and got our faces crossed a few times and just made it hard to be consistent on the run.
Yeah, Christopher Lang had a really good night receiving-wise, had 11 receptions for 105 yards.
Yeah, he really did do a good job, except that time he ran backwards. I was just – it's like, what are you doing? I thought he was going to score for them, I was
like Adam Thielen used to do that for the Vikings, right?
Well, I guess. I'm not sure where he got that from, but I'm like – and he totally redeemed himself next play and got the first down, so it was fine. But, I kind of scratched my head a little bit there, but they played hard.
Let's talk about your 7 seniors. I know you took a photo with them after the ball game. Tell me about that group.
They're a good group of kids. They really are. They're just down home country kids that, I guess they're not the most athletic kids. just a good group of kids that don't give any flack and work their butts off in the weight room and give you everything they got. And that's just all you can ask for, really. I mean, at the end of the day, whether you go 0-10 or 10-0 or whatever, I mean, if you have good kids like that, it makes coaching a whole lot easier than, a bunch of rascals.
And now, and this, of course, it comes with personally for you because you've been able to coach 4 of your boys, so you get to know their friends. And what does that mean to you personally?
Well, it's always been interesting, I mean, knowing all their friends and stuff like that. And the last how many years we've had some really good kids go through Edco, and they've been great, and that's awesome. And to have them at my house, after school and stuff like that, and they're eating my food and drinking my Powerades and stuff, I don't care. But it's, you come down in the fridge or come downstairs and they're eating all my jerky, and when you want some, well, that's kind of who ate all my jerky. Jake did. Jake Jones ate all, but honestly, just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. There was a reason I did this. I started coaching because I wanted them to have a program to go to, and they've got one. They've got a really good one now. The kids understand that the weight room builds success, and it's starting to get addictive to all the kids. They just don't miss the weight room, and that's what it's going to have to take. And these seniors, if you recall, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade had to split or go together with Mac Valley.
Wow.
In order to have a team, and I don't know that they won a game in 7th and 8th grade. Okay. Then Mac Valley goes to the quarterfinals, and we go to the quarterfinals.
And that's something?
And that's splitting 2 teams that couldn't make a team. Couldn't make one 11-man team at the time. And it's pretty impressive that the kids came as far as they have, because, there's walking and chewing bubble gum was an Olympic sport for us for a while. It's just, I'm not going to lie to you.
No.
It was. I scratched my head. I even grabbed Price the other day and I said, "Did you think you would ever be where you are today with the kids that you have today?" Back in 7th and 8th grade. He just said, "No, Dad. This is a surprise." Me too.
So for you in the future, how does that look as far as?
I think the future of the Edco football looks really good. They're going to have to diversify because they're going to lose their entire line, but they've got quickness, speed, athletic ability. They're going to have to go a little more wide next year probably, but we've been very versatile as far as being able to call plays to our talent. And that's stopping a run game like this with next year's team will be really difficult, but they could also put 60, 70 points on the board.
Yeah.
So it's one of those deals where the coaches are very good about adjusting to who they have for talent. And we've had to do that at Edco because when you only get 20 kids out, 4 grades, you have to figure out where your strong suit is. And it's not always the same. We cannot do the same thing every year. We have to go, 3 years ago we had to pass the ball a lot, but then we had some big linemen come in and not a lot of skills. So, 2 years ago we went to a run game. So I'm very comfortable with where they're at. I know that the program will be taking care of it. It'll be just fine.
All right. So that means you're moving on. Is that correct?
Well, I'm not moving up,
but it's time to finally be able to maybe enjoy your kids a little bit more playing.
Well, 26 years of doing this. I told my wife I need to step away. And I took it for a reason back in the day, and that was to have them get a program. The program's going good. And I need to back away and figure out life again and say, hey, what do I need to do? More business, maybe more travel, But the stress of this is a lot. My wife will tell you that. It's God bless her because she's put up with a lot. But it's been a challenge. I put a lot of pressure on myself from July to November. And it just gets to be a lot on the family. And, of course, we still follow Wartburg football.
Right,
so,
right.
That's a Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday we get a break sometimes. So, I just need a break.
Great job, Coach.
Thank you.
Excellent job there, and a great season as well.
Thank you very much.
We've been enjoying working with you. So again, our final score tonight, 51-36. It is Bishop Garrigan victorious in this ball game tonight over Edco. Vikings close the season 10-1. I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. We quickly wrap things up here because they just about had the entire press box shut down.
They're waiting for us now.
We haven't even started to tear down yet. But we thank both coaches for taking time to talk to us after this ball game.
Yeah.
I think well said by Coach Rochford there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's done great things with this program, and we can speak to him on his way out here. Wanted to see his boys play, but more importantly, wanted to put the program in a place where they can continue to have success, and I think he's done that. And whoever takes over is going to have a great base to start with next year.
Yep, and good luck there to Bishop Garrigan. They're heading into the semifinals. The defending state champ, victorious tonight, 51-36. Tomorrow night on KCTN, we'll head down the road. It's Spirit Lake, heading out a little further west tomorrow, with the countdown to kickoff beginning at around 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock, again here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com or on the KCTN YouTube channel. Our thanks to Annabelle Wolfkiel for running our camera tonight, rode the pep bus over, helped us out. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner